Quick Pitch, late nights and early mornings on MLB Network.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back. Bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the ultimate mystery player challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. For something completely new, there's Spinball. Just spin the wheel and build your team for a chance to win. And can't forget the classics like Trivia, By the Numbers, and MLB Bingo. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's a great night for baseball.
This matchup features some of the best talent in the game. A lot of power, a lot of marquee names.
Here we go. Buckle up, folks. There's a guy who wants to be in the spotlight. The bats out. Come alive. A showstopper. We're just playing Powerball. This place doesn't know what hit him. These teams are entertaining, are they not?
The show continues. Experience game-to-game coverage of the night's biggest moments, live and commercial-free. MLB Network Strike Zone, Wednesday and Friday nights all season.
You love the players.
50-50.
You love the game. Now you can own baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed balls.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people?
Season long from your favorite
How the hell's everybody doing today?
Legends and players. Each item is MLB.
Hope everybody's having a great fucking day.
Item shipped directly to your home.
I would be if the shit was different, you know? It's unfair. It's unfair. It really is.
Visit your local tri-state Audi dealer today. WB Mason, request your food service catalog today at WBMason.com. Sullivan Tire and
I'm gonna
Auto
change the
70 years in business. BuyAToyota.com. Properties not seen on TV. Visit BuyAToyota.com. Plymouth Rock, the official auto and home insurance provider of the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah. Definitely could be better. And I said I wasn't going to be streaming any of these games because honestly I thought that I'd be busy right now. Me and my friends went to a Syracuse Mets game, and I usually say that I won't go to 7-inning games, but it was, you know, a different group of friends who don't usually, you know, even subject themselves to sports, so I wasn't going to be a dick and be like, I'm not going to go. But since it was a 7-inning game, it got to end sooner. And I was able to get home. Told y'all I wasn't fucking dodging. I wasn't dodging. I just didn't think I'd be able to stream. But yeah, here we are. The most awkward series of the entire season.
About Boston, he would like to keep those things in the past, starting with if he wanted to leave.
Ya eso quedó en el pasado, como lo dije, ya eso son decisiones que yo no la controlaba, eso son decisiones del equipo y eso para mí quedó en el pasado.
That's in the past. Those are not decisions that I control, and you know that's I'm living that in the past right now.
Rafi, there was obviously kind of a disconnect between you and the team in the last few months. Is there anything that they could have done to repair that?
¿Hay algo que el equipo pudiera haber hecho para arreglar esa miscomunicación que no hubo entre el equipo y tú?
No, como lo dije anteriormente, ya eso quedó en el pasado, ya lo que pasó, pasó y no estoy para hablar de ese tema.
But yeah, this is a tough series because this is the first series against Rafael Devers. Got traded on Sunday. It's been a rough week. I'm not gonna lie. It's been honestly one of the worst weeks of my entire life. I've not been really that happy. I haven't been that excited about anything. Like I'm going to a race in 2 days, and I'm like not that excited. Like, I mean, I'm excited, but like I'm just, my mood, my demeanor is not what it should be. It's not fair. Life should be much better right now, man. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, it's Hunter Dobbins. He has a 3.74 ERA in 11 games pitched, 42 strikeouts, and 55 and a third innings pitched. For the San Francisco Giants, the starting pitcher is Hayden Birdsong. He has a 2.79 ERA in 16 games played this year, has 51 strikeouts, and 48 and a third innings pitched. That's a fucking hilarious name. And he's actually been doing really well. Starting lineup for the San Francisco Giants, Mike Yastrzemski leads off in right field. Elliot Ramos bats second in left field.
Have earned some respect, and I if they would have asked me at the beginning of spring training, yes, I would have played.
Rafael Devers bats third at DH.
This entire ordeal is the fact that at some point this season,
Wilmer Flores bats fourth at first base. Jung-Hoo Lee bats fifth and center field. Willie Adames bats sixth at shortstop. Casey Schmidt bats seventh at third base. Patrick Bailey bats eighth at catcher. And Christian Koss bats ninth at second base. For the Red Sox, Jarren Duran leads off in left field. Carlos Narvaez bats second at catcher. Roman Anthony bats third at DH. Abraham Toro bats fourth at first base. Wilyer Abreu is back from the injured list. He is playing, batting fifth in right field. This is his first game back since June 8th against the Yankees. Abraham Toro bats fourth at first base. Wilyer bats fifth in right field. Trevor Story bats sixth at shortstop. Marcelo Meyer bats seventh at third base. Ceddanne Rafaela bats eighth in center field. And David Hamilton bats ninth at second base.
All season long, only on MLB Network.
You know, something about the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cardinal way. It's a great fan base, a great organization.
Have yourself a day, young man.
A lot of young guys that have a chance to do something great.
And it's a gunner. A special year for the Cardinals. It's a three-homer game. Way into Big Mac land.
Cardinals are a sneaky team.
What's a curtain call for Aaron Adams?
With the stars of the game stepping up to St. Louis.
Nah, this sucks.
Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by Nissan. Fuel your epic summer with a test drive at the Nissan Summer Sales Event. Travelers Championship now through June 22. For tickets, you can visit travelerchampionship.com. And by Subaru of New England and the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester, SubaruofNewEngland.com. And back here at Oracle Park in beautiful San Francisco, California, earlier today, the manager, Alex Cora, got a chance to address the Rafi Devers issue for a lengthy period of time with the Boston Press.
You know, honestly.
Hey,
Jaden.
This happened 5 days ago.
How you doing, Jaden?
Did since 2017 when he got called up.
I told you I wasn't dodging.
Against New York.
I'm a fucking man.
Produced,
Man, I'm a fucking face this shit.
I mean, you look at the list of homers in the franchise, the 500
Face this shit head on.
The World Series ring. There's a lot of stuff that Rafi did for us.
It's really genuinely been one of the worst weeks of my entire life.
Face him here. It's going to be different, From my end, it's a night game, it's a day game, and we get out.
Stream it tomorrow and Sunday then?
His thing over here.
Well, you'd rather me stream that than fucking stream NASCAR, Jaden?
Somebody has to win. But from my end, I appreciate everything he did for us, everything he did for me. But like I always said, this is the weekend, we have to get him out, and we're prepared for that, and he's prepared for that, obviously, to do the opposite.
Earlier with them about anything I'm just saying the way it ended, I know it was a quick day Sunday.
It's a trade. It's baseball. It's a business. That's how it works. It's not the first
Face it like a man.
Get traded. It's not the last guy
That's what I'm doing right now, bro.
People have their
That's what I'm doing right now.
The whole thing, communication.
It's genuinely been one of the worst weeks of my entire life, and
it's a baseball trade. And
I've been emotionally.
I turned the page, man. I got 26 guys
in a fucking wreck, dude.
They're ready to go. We're in a good spot. Playoff-wise, right? It's still early in the season.
But I'm here. I'm here to face it like a man.
Job staying in the moment, and we got a big league series here, and
our
goal is to win.
It's not fair. It's really not fair.
Allowing just 9 runs in those wins. When he talks about it's
not fair that
just one guy.
I cannot watch one of my favorite players play for my favorite team anymore because adults don't know how to be adults, because professionals don't know how to fucking talk to each other and communicate.
But you know, they pitched well, they played good defense. But I like what he said. I like that he did say, look, I want to thank Rafi because he did a lot of great things here. And right now we're very focused on the negative, the ending, unfortunate ending that it was. But Rafi did a lot of great things in a Red Sox uniform.
Red Sox have lost 5.5 games off the Yankee lead since the 6th of June. Yankees, as we checked the score moments ago, are losing at the moment late in their game. So we'll keep you posted on that. Right now, we take a look at the Red Sox lineup. Tonight, it's brought to you by Plymouth Rock, and it'll be Jarren Duran to lead things off. Carlos Narvaez, followed by Roman Anthony, Abraham Toro. Wilyer Abreu back in the lineup in right field, with Campbell going down to the minors. Then Story, Meyer, Rafaela, and Hamilton at second base. Be taking on the Giants starting pitcher. That's Hayden Birdsong, right-hander. Since he replaced the injured Jordan Hicks in their rotation, he's 2-1 with a 3.21 ERA. Hicks, of course, now traded to the Red Sox and on the IL.
Let's take a look at the Giants' defense. Got Casey Schmidt at third base. Willie Adonis.
So yeah, we'll see Rafi Devers batting third in the bottom of the first inning.
The outfield from left to right.
He should be batting third in the top half, or batting second, or whatever it is. He should be batting in the top half of the inning. That's how it should be right now. If everything was fucking right with the world, that's how it would fucking be right now.
First, Gabe Morales at second. Emil Jimenez handles the calls at third. We're available. The telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote. SAP is brought to you by Toyota Certified Used.
It's not fair.
Weather forecast picture perfect, although it is very windy. And the wind has been gusting here in San Francisco. Not quite the way it used to be.
Sometimes when I close my eyes, I see his face. I'm not even fucking being dramatic.
Just lovely here for game number one.
Yeah, it looks like it let up a bit. It was howling earlier out during batting practice, balls flying all over the place. It's let up a bit, not as crazy.
So Duran about ready to dig in here against Birdsong. 6'4", 215-pounder, 23 years old. Throws in the mid-90s, good curveball.
All right, and off we go.
Way through a skid, first pitch fouled back, and we are underway.
Good arm on this kid. He loves that four-seamer up in the zone, hard slider, change-up, curveball. See these Sox be really aggressive early in counts on that heater.
The first official day of summer.
Doesn't feel like it here. It didn't get above 63 today, but it was a nice day.
Very crisp here in Northern California. 1-1-2 Durant.
Not all those heat games are bad. NASCAR Heat 4 and NASCAR Heat 5 weren't bad.
Third will make the grab.
NASCAR Heat 2 wasn't terrible.
So Durant now 2 for his last.
Heat Evolution and Heat 3
WB Mason.
kind of sucked.
Fastball, talk about loves it up in the zone. That hard slider he just broke Durant's bat on. He uses that. Sometimes could be cutterish like that, in on the hands of lefties, curveball and a changeup.
Narvaez to settle in, batting out of the 2-hole. 277 with 6 home runs. Pulled off just a little bit lately.
Here's Carlos Narvaez, hitting 277 on the year, 6 home runs, 23 RBIs.
Batting out of that 3-hole. He's the DH tonight. Abreu.
No, NASCAR Ignition was definitely worse on Evolution.
Seemed like a wise choice to make sure the kid.
Well, actually,
right field with the wind blowing the way it
I don't know.
Or at least was.
Maybe thinking that'll take
at least in NASCAR Heat Evolution, when you played with your friends, you could choose what track you were going to race at.
You got Wilyer back anyway, in there for a strike. Narvaez 0 for his last 7. Birdsong made his major league debut last year. He was a 6th-round pick for the Giants in 2022. And a cut and a miss to strike him out with that curveball.
Strike 3, out number 2.
Pitch tonight, 2 down.
Yeah, a steady dose of sliders and curveballs. He varies the shape of the slider. It can be kind of cutterish, small, and then he can.
But I liked how in Ignition you could drive into the garage at least. That was cool. That was literally the only fucking cool part about it.
Narvaez didn't really pick up any of those in that at bat.
Roman Anthony 0-7-4 as he gets in with the 1 home run. Roman 2 for 27. And Tora on deck. We're waiting on Alicia to join us. And in there for a strike.
It's the guy in like a sombrero. You see that? Right behind home plate.
Did Alicia go for a couple of beers? Yeah, I think she did. She's not back yet.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
High fly ball that is deep to left field, backing up Ramos, and he will.
And that'll be out number 3. Very quick first inning. Not even. They were just wanting to get us to fucking Raffy really quick. That's, I guess, how the fucking. They wanted us to get to Raffy real quick. Huh.
The Mets were a great story last season. You got the expectations are sky high. They know that they're built to win. I love the additions. Juan Soto to the Mets. It's real. This is landscape changing. That changes the arc of the Mets.
Want to make a dynasty.
Really like their bullpen a lot.
It's going to take everything from everybody. We got to stay together and we got to post up. Send me those projections. Will do. On the way.
Hey, Brian.
Jeez, Tim. How long have you been there?
I need advice nobody can know.
Okay, glad isn't your color.
I love this suit. Anyway, we make good money, right? But the remodel, the kids' tuition, the debt is piled up.
Do what I did. BHD consolidated my high-interest debt into one super low payment.
This is perfect.
I gotta take this.
You won't even know I'm here.
Get a personal loan of up to $200,000 at bhdfinancial.com/loan.
Here's Judge. It's a 2-game.
Here's the drive deep to left off the bat. Aaron Judge, and the Yankees have the lead. No doubt about it, into the bullpen. The captain rings the bell at 3-2 New York.
That went 444 feet.
In a blink.
That is power against power.
11th home run in his career here at T-Mobile Park.
Most at any stadium outside of the American League East.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the best hitter in baseball.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
And Mike Yastrzemski at the very top. Elliot Ramos in left, and then Rafael Devers, the DH. Flores Lee, Madama Schmidt, Bailey, and Koss rounded out.
So batting first is Mike Yastrzemski, who is the grandson of Carl Yastrzemski, who is one of the greatest Red Sox players of all time. It's always cool when we can face him.
9 outings. And in there for a strike on Yastrzemski.
Yeah, Dobbins has been mixing in more and more off-speed last couple of outings, but he's going to live and die with that four-seamer. He is in attack mode all the time. He's been that way since he first got up here. That's what I love the most about this kid.
Yeah, he's hitting 259, 5 home runs. Grandson, of course, of the Red Sox legend. Raffy lurking as the number 3 hitter.
I really wanted Raffy to play first base tonight, just to stick it to the Red Sox.
And a 1-2. Mike, of course, drafted by the Red Sox at one time and by Seattle, but he declined both to star at Vanderbilt. It's going to be ball 3. Native of Andover, Mass. Giants right now at 40-34. They're 3.5 games behind the Dodgers in second place in the National League West. 3-2.
It's a full count, and that'll be ball 4.
So Yastrzemski taking ball 4. Ramos on the way next.
Let's take a look at the Red Sox defense, brought to you by Bigelow Tea. Marcelo Meyer at third, with Trevor Story at short. David Hamilton getting the start at second base, and Abraham Toro at first. In the outfield from left to right, we go Duran, Rafaela, and welcome back Wilyer Abreu. Carlos Narvaez will be doing the catching.
It's a fascinating right field here. It can be very, very tough. There are a lot of surfaces out there.
A lot of corners and areas where the ball bounces off different angles, different speeds off of it. Really be locked in.
toss for a strike 0-2. Devers on deck.
I'm not going to get used to that for a while. Goodness.
Almost 25-year-old from Puerto Rico, an all-star last year.
And that'll be fouled or no, it's safe, and that's out number 2.
First to get the out, Yastrzemski into second. And one away for Rafael Devers.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Now looking around the ballpark, there are plenty of Red Sox fans here, many on their feet. One man away, and Ramos at second. I think 2 wishes can be true.
What have I done to deserve this? Like, I'm not a bad like I'm not a great person, but I'm not a bad person, dude. Like,
to pick up a glove and play first base when he was asked to. He'll hit a ground ball to first. Toro, a little drop.
All right, well, that's grounded for out number 2.
First. Yastrzemski advancing down to third with 2 away.
I'll tell you what, you knew he was going to go up there hacking. Because even though Rafi seems very calm, in a situation like that, you know the juices had to have been flowing. The emotions were there. Whatever those emotions may be, they were there. And that wasn't just a normal at-bat for Rafi Devers.
It was a quick one, though.
I'll take that all
Two
day.
down. Yep. Wilmer Flores now first baseman, 256 with 11 home runs. Got a man at third. Now, in their first series with Devers, the Giants scored only 6 runs. They dropped 2 out of
I
3.
try hard, man, to just be a good fucking person in this world.
11 with an RBI double.
You know? And I'm not great. I'm not perfect. But, like, I devote my life to this shit. And I try hard to be a good person. And this is how I get repaid? For just not killing myself after all these years?
Through there for a strike.
Yeah, there's been many times in my life where I've wanted to kill myself, genuinely, and I didn't because of, you know, NASCAR, the Red Sox, or something like that. And this is how I get fucking repaid.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Maybe I just should have. Maybe I should have. You know? As fucked up as that sounds. At least I wouldn't have to witness this.
Their top
Like,
offensive guy with 53 runs batted in. Foul it back 3-2. Got a 4-seamer. Giants have been a good home team. Far better than they are away from San Francisco. They're 23-13 here. And a payoff pitch from Dobbins.
and that'll be, oh no, that's a fucking, don't know how to play baseball, so. That'll score a run, that'll make it a 1-0 ball game.
Inning ought to be over, but instead 1-0 San Francisco. Hamilton simply muffed it and cost the Red Sox a run.
Yeah, fastball off the hands, right? You just see it kind of float towards second base. Hamilton playing up the middle, so he's got to cover some ground to get there, but that is a catchable ball. He wants that one back. It ends up in a run for the Giants.
Jung-Hoo Lee at 259 with 6 home runs, the center fielder. Left-hand hitter from South Korea. Giants get a big break on the error. And a fly ball, right field.
And that'll be Williams under it to end the inning. So that'll end the inning. A fast first inning there, but you know.
This guy is the entire package.
Struck him out, my goodness.
He has a weapon for every hitter.
Good luck, 99.
And what I like most about him, he pitches with an attitude.
They're still on their feet for Paul Skeens.
Everyone wants to watch this guy. Must-see TV for me.
6'7", top 5 exit velo, #1 arm in the sport. There's a cruise missile for fireworks.
He can go out there to center field, relax, and I think this is a 30-30 guy this season.
I think the sneaky team to watch is the Giants.
It's going to be fun to watch this staff. That is the best ballpark in the world to pitch in San Francisco.
A lot of experience up top.
I like where this team's headed.
doesn't get any better than this.
Logan Webb might be the most underappreciated quality starting pitcher in all of baseball.
If this Giants team is going to make noise, it's going to be because of their starting rotation.
Yeah, for me, it's really important for us to establish that.
You're going to be talking about the Giants in September again.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back. Bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the ultimate mystery player challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. For something completely new, there's Spinball. Just spin the wheel and build your team for a chance to win. And can't forget the classics like Trivia, By the Numbers, and MLB Bingo. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's a great night for baseball.
This matchup features some of the best talent in the game. A lot of power, a lot of marquee names.
Here we go. Buckle up, folks. There's a guy who wants to be in the... Getting underway here at the top of the second. Toro swings at the first pitch and pops it to the second baseman, Haas, who was called off by the first baseman, Flores. One pitch and one down. Giants getting a gift. Without the benefit of a hit, they get a run.
I'll tell you what, that play's got to be made. 10 times out of 10, 100 times out of 100. Not sure what happened. It could have been just as simple as running and take your eye off the baseball. But it's got to be, play's got to be made.
Wilyer Abreu, 245, 13 home runs. Back
it's a ball to Wilyer Abreu.
Tonight. Just reinstated from the injured list. A couple of rehab games with the Woo Sox. One in right, one as a DH.
That's ball 2.
What it'll be this time of day, at the first couple innings here at this park, that batter's eye is so bright. He's getting a good look there. It's so hard to pick up spin. So that's where you're seeing some really ugly swings on breaking balls. You're seeing some jam shots, some not well hit balls, because the ball comes out in that area and it just looks like a cue ball. You can't really see the seams until it gets darker.
Rio's taken all the way in there for a strike. Story on deck. And Birdsong's 3-1. Flick foul out of play. Check out tonight's storylines presented by FanDuel. For Wilyer Abreu to hit a home run, record 2 or more RBI. As he looks at a 3-2 and swings and misses strike 3. 95.
Strike 3. Moved 3-0 all the way into a strikeout.
That's that four-seamer. Opponent's hitting just 197 off this pitch. It's got some good, feels like rise to a hitter. I think it's going to be down in the zone, and it just stays up there with that four-seam spin.
Trevor Story at 230 with 10 homers. 339 down the left field line here. It's 391 to straight center. 415 out to right center field. And just 309 down the right field line to the high fence. That'll be popped up into foul territory. Flores, plenty of room to make the catch. And the Red Sox were not up there very long as they go 1, 2, 3.
Very fast. This game's moving along very fast so far. Headed to the bottom of the second.
This guy is next level. Oh my goodness.
Lots of great baseball coming, and good guess, by the way.
Play baseball like I'm still a young kid, like a little teenager.
Good luck trying to hit that, man. It's unhittable.
What a moment. This is the show that never ends.
And now a serious word from our consultant.
How on earth do you talk about all the serious fun in a season pass in 30 seconds? Deep breath. It's montage time. Rides, funnel cakes, giant plushies. Ooh, that looks refreshing. Upside down loops, an all-new Super Boomerang coaster. What? Ice cream, more funnel cakes, this whatchamacallit. Unlimited games, unlimited family time, unlimited parking, unlimited rides, unlimited fun. Wait, did I even say funnel cake?
Six Flags. We're serious about fun.
Oh, we did. Now a big opportunity for Mike Trout. Mike swings and sends a drive out to left center field. Yeah, baby! Get that one up over the monster. Mike Trout's 10th of the year. Do I see 454 feet?
Yes, you do. And in more than a feeling he was going to do a good job out of you. It's amazing, though. Just one career home run in this yard. And by the way, Mike Trout, he's back. That ball was smashed a long, long way. 112 off the bat.
We're here for our convertible.
How about an SUV?
Want to get out of here?
Hier ist das Schiebedach.
Und hier ist die Sonnencreme.
Okay, let's move on.
Where are those trucks?
We're right here.
Whatever it is, we're here for it. Yep, still here.
1-0 Giants to the bottom of the second in San Francisco at Oracle Park. Willie Adames, the shortstop, leading things off here for the Giants. Adames signing a 7-year, $182 million free agent contract in December, the largest ever given by the Giants. And he's been a disappointment.
At least it's Casey Kane Friday. That's the positive, I guess.
The last 9 games or so, he's 10 for 35. That's 286. 3 homers in that stretch.
Overall, though, 204, 8 homers, 32 RBIs. They were looking for a lot more thump than they got so far.
That's part of the reason they have a hard time getting sluggers to come to this park. You know, especially when the sun goes down, fly balls go to die.
It's ball 4.
It's going to be ball 4. So for the second inning in a row, Dobbins walks the leadoff man.
Pretty windy out there in San Francisco.
Actually, let's look at Hunter Dobbins' pitching arsenal. This will be presented by Audi. 4-seamer we talked about, and loves to throw that up in the zone for some swing and miss, and then we go slider, curveball, sweeper, and that splitter has been pretty good against lefties.
Casey Schmidt playing third base right now. Takes one inside. The Giants without the Gold Glover, the third baseman Matt Chapman, who is out with sprained ligaments in his right hand. Narvaez out for a consult here. Again, he walked the leadoff man, Yastrzemski. He would score, although he should not have in the first inning. And now Adames is taking ball 4.
Yeah, just kind of got off on the wrong foot. You know, you went 0-2 quick, and then Yastrzemski worked all the way back, got to 3-2, and then walked. It's just, you never want to start your game like that as a starting pitcher.
Schmidt 235 with 3 home runs. Good defender. They've got a runner at first, nobody out. Through there for a strike. He drops in a slider. It is Schmidt, first player in San Francisco history with grand slams in back-to-back games.
It's at Dodger Stadium. Friday and Saturday. Pretty cool place to do it. Against a rival.
Yeah, especially if you're a Giant. A Giant or a Padre.
Oh, did you see that last series?
Ooh. The ball here goes to 3-1. Yep. Giants and the Padres, that's a pretty good rivalry. The Dodgers and the Giants, a really good rivalry. Right now, there's nothing better, I think, in baseball than the Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. 3-1, and misfired there. It's going to be ball 4. And right now he's all over the place. Back-to-back walks.
Touche walks.
Patrick Bailey will be the batter.
There's not much command whatsoever. When he doesn't have his fastball in the past, we've seen him run into issues when he's not able to command the fastball. This inning so far, he was turning to the slider, but that's missing arm side. You got to be real careful with that. Not only throwing balls, but hanging them middle in to righties, because that's where they can hit them out of this park.
You've been in these conversations before when you were playing third base. What's the best thing you ever heard said from a pitching coach or another player in one of these meetings?
I'm not going to name names, but there was one time where pitching coach comes out and pitcher goes, "I got nothing left." pitching coach goes, look behind you. Nobody's warming up. You better figure it out. You better find it because
all on you.
It's all we got. But normally, you know, it's you give them a breather. You talk through the next hitter, and you tell them the defense in their alignment. In this case, first and second, where they're throwing the ball.
Adames at second, Schmidt on at first for Bailey. Just a 190 hitter, but right now, Dobbins can't throw a strike.
Yeah, I would expect Patrick Bailey to keep that bat on his shoulder until Dobbins shows him he can throw one in the zone.
1-0. He checked, and it's 2-0. Dobbins with 2 walks in this inning, 3 for the game already. Just can't find it. It's 3-0. One more like that, they're going to be loaded with nobody out. Bailey with the 1 home run on the year, batting out of the 8th spot. And he takes a full pitch walk, and the bases are loaded.
Bases are loaded here, nobody out.
Yeah, gotta get somebody up. Gotta get somebody up now. You just can't keep leaving him out there if he just doesn't have it tonight. Right? This happens sometimes, unfortunately. And you always hope if it does, that bite the pitcher, it's not this early in the game, but just not finding the zone. It's not even remotely close right now.
He's throwing 13.
Honestly, Andrew, nothing is looking good to start the game.
1 strike. Here's Koss. He takes ball 1.
It's a ball.
Here's the thing, too, is you're not going to get any close calls right now. So you almost have to just groove one in there.
Adames, Schmidt, and Bailey loading them up, and that one hit hard. Snagged by Hamilton.
There's a double play, but it's going to score a run.
As the run comes in to score.
Hey, but honestly, damage control right there.
Even that was hit pretty hard, and David Hamilton made a nice play on this. Hit Trevor Story in the chest.
2-0 ball game now.
To turn this double play. I think you'll trade 2 outs anytime for a run when your pitcher's not throwing strikes. It's a good angle of this right here. Ball hit to the left of Hamilton. He flips those hips around, and nice feed to Trevor Story for the double play.
Runner at third for Yastrzemski. He took a walk and scored a run. That's going to be knocked down in the backhand. There's no play, and everybody's going to be safe. Another run scores.
Great job, guys.
3-0 Giants. Dobbins knocking it
Great
down.
job, guys. Way to go. Way to go, team.
Anywhere. And 3-0 San Francisco. That'll be a base hit.
This guy's actually been really pretty good for us. This has just not been a great performance.
He almost had it behind the back, right? He just throws his glove up, trying to knock it down, and it's that initial reaction. But if he knows where his shortstop is lined up, he lets that go through, gets right to Trevor Story for the 3rd out.
Ramos is 0 for 1, and he takes a strike. So Dobbins has walked 4 men, and 3 of them have come in to score. Or at least 2 down and a man at first. Throw to first base and close, but he got back in there. Yastrzemski diving back in at the bag.
Like Narvaez was almost kind of giving away that he was making that throw. He had his body completely turned towards first base. You know, I know he's asking for the ball away, but the base runner sees that. I would think, okay, I know he's coming over here.
2 fouled off. Devers on deck. Giants have scored 3 times. They only have 1 hit. So a rough one here.
Red Sox are terrible.
We have not seen this side of the youngster. He was all over the place for an extended period of time. Fouled away. Crowd continues to gather here at Oracle Park. There's some nasty traffic downtown. Might have been an accident or something. Really clogged up the streets into the ballpark a couple hours ago, and that's going to be off the plate. 1 and 2, but they're getting here. Look at some of it. picture-perfect night. The 1-2. Again, poke foul off the bat of Ramos.
I feel like that double play ball kind of got him to take it aside, right? Like kind of relax, settle in a little bit. He's been much more around the zone since that play.
2 down, 1 on, and a 1-2 from Dobbins. And drops it in there to catch him looking for strike 3, but they get a couple more. 3-0 Giants at the end of 2.
University of Maryland Global Campus isn't just an innovative state school. It's a school for real life, one that values the successes you've already achieved. That's why at UMGC, you can earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and life and job experience, why we offer scholarships and affordable tuition, and why we have online classes and the support you need from your first day to graduation day and beyond. For over 75 years, UMGC has helped people succeed again. What will your next success be?
I was so inspired by what you were making that I want to do my own all-star ballpark bite, but I'm thinking we take some of that brisket that you make, and I'm going to do like a little slider. Got the pepper jack cheese, some American, get it going with some of the barbecue sauce that you have, that spicy, delicious one, and then caramelized onions. Make like a little sandwich. We cool?
Sound like a plan.
I think we did good.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chef.
With the new U.S. Bank Smartly Visa Signature Card, you can earn an unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
Really going all out, huh? Getting cash back on all of this.
Oh no, my favorite shirt.
You should use OxyClean. I just gave really good advice about laundry.
Not just detergent?
If you really want to clean, add OxyClean. Am I an adult? It's not clean unless it's OxyClean. Use an every load.
Well, this is the most famous jersey in baseball, right? The Yankee pinstripes, the interlocking NY, and the Midnight Navy. I was a Yankee fan growing up my whole life, die hard, and became a free agent after 7 years with the Rockies, and I wanted to be a Yankee so
Colby
bad.
graduated high school today. Hey,
For a headshot
that's awesome
for
for
the
him.
first time. It felt
At least
good.
someone's
And then
having a
the
good
shirt I
day.
put on, I'm like,
At least somebody's having a good day.
Red Sox
I'm happy
coming
for
up
him.
to bat here in the top of the third, trailing
That's
3-0
kind of crazy
despite
though.
only 1 hit by
That he
San
like
Francisco.
graduated high school. I remember him being like
Third of the
fucking
order,
what, 2
two up
years old.
against Birdsong. It'll be Meyer, Rafaela, and Hamilton. As he bumps in a strike on
The Giants aren't mid. They're actually
220
pretty
with
good.
4 home runs. Batting stats presented by your local Honda dealers. Chopper foul 0-2.
Marcelo Myers up to hit. He's somebody to be excited about. Honestly, there's that. I'm gonna be excited about him because he genuinely looks like a big leaguer.
4th home run the other day in Seattle. That's that one hard to first, but Flores will take it after the bobble and get the out. One away.
That'll be out number 1.
First 7 Red Sox have been retired by the right-hander.
It's been much better contact for Meyer. Obviously, not just talking about the home runs, even the outs, been harder hit balls. Change up right there out in front of that one, but the swings have been much better.
Sit on Rafael at 247 with 6 home runs. 310 in his last 20.
I care too much, dude. I really do. I care too much. I mean, that's a detriment, I guess.
Trailing 3-0.
This is what the fuck I get for caring.
Pitch, a wave, and a miss.
Pitchers are catching on, right? They're starting to realize, okay, early in counts, I don't necessarily have to throw anything in the zone to Rafaela.
Next 2 here, by the way, in San Francisco are day games. 4:05 tomorrow and Sunday. Bayo and Giolito to go in those 2. 2-1. Ripped to left field. And
that's a base hit for Cedon.
Bouncing to the track up against the 339. And Cedon's in to second base with the first Red Sox hit. First base runner of any kind as he stings a double.
Yeah, that's a good piece of hitting right here. I mean, Birdsong has a very good four-seam fastball, especially when it's up at the top of the zone or above. This is up and in to the righty Raphael, and he just gets to this point A to point B very quickly. Rifles that down in the corner for a big double.
So Hamilton trying to pick him up. David at 172, 2 home runs. He has committed an error tonight that has allowed a run to score. Duran after him.
Always pulling for the player to come up after an error and do something to change the game in a positive way, right? Some hard contact here, driving a run.
And it's right on the top of his head, you know that. The 2-0. He was tempted but did not offer. 2-1. Sox have gone 7-1 their last 8 games. They're only averaging 2.5 runs per game in that span. There's been a real struggle to score. That one driven to center field. He hopped on that. Lee racing back to the wall.
There you go. There's a home run for David Hamilton. There you go. I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
And that makes it a 3-2 game.
There you go.
Home run of the year.
That's what I like to see.
That is just what the doctor ordered, and that's what we were hoping for up here.
Yeah, I can definitely get behind that.
Early, gets a fastball here for Birdsong. That thing was hammered to deep part of the field.
411 feet. It's the best swing he's had all year. And the Red Sox right back within 1. And Red Sox home run brought to you by Audi. Visit your New England Audi dealer today.
You know, 2-0, he got a fastball that was off the plate away. Didn't even flinch at it. Got another one here, elevated, but middle of the plate. And just does absolute damage, does David Hamilton.
And for a strike on Duran, Jaron 0 for 1. He's popped up to third.
Why don't you ever comment anything like positive, Andrew? Like when something positive happens, you don't even comment on that. Like you just comment like all negative. There's a base hit for Duran.
And a single for Duran, but that's 3 consecutive Red Sox who have hit it right on the screws.
I'll tell you what, that was close. Birdsong just about could have kissed that thing as it screamed past him. Watch how close this gets. Oh my goodness, that is scary. When a ball's hit like that, you don't even have time to get your glove up. By the time it's in front of your face, you smell it before you see it.
You'll get him to say something positive.
By Jaron Duran, home run for Hamilton. Getting to put Wally on, so the Red Sox showing some life here in the 3rd inning. And have the tying run aboard. Durant, of course, 14 stolen bases. Brings up Narvaez, 0 for 1 with a K. Only 1 gone.
It does make me mad. But
and Roman Anthony
honestly, the anger comes.
Anthony hit one to the
it's just been a lot,
field,
you know.
First at bat, all the way to the warning track. Nothing to show for it, but hit it a long way. Here's the 1-0 to Narvaez. Knocked down by Bailey. Durant holding, and that one's going to be knocked foul by Narvaez.
That graphic that was just up, well, times through the order of Birdsong, and first time through, guys have trouble with them. But as
you go.
See here,
thank you, Andrew.
The second time it hits on 111.
Like even I can be positive right now.
Even it up at 2-2.
You know how fucking hard that is?
The Sox have won 5 of their last 6 series. 3-gamer here in San Francisco and a 2-2. Down he goes, Hackett.
That's strike 3. Carlos Narvaez strikes out.
2 down. And Anthony next.
Just challenged him, 95 4-seamer. He's trying to go away with this. Oh, see where Bailey set up. He runs that back up for the plate, ends up working out for him above that barrel.
Roman 0 for 1 with a fly to deep left.
I love that take right there. Right? Young hitters get up there. They're a little jumpy early when they get to the big leagues. That's a perfectly executed changeup that looks like a strike out of the hand. He didn't even flinch at it.
2 gone. Duran still holding. And that's ball 2.
We saw Roman get a ton of off speed since he's been up here in the big leagues, even in hitters' counts. Birdsong's got a really good fastball, so I'm curious if he'll challenge him with that pitch here.
Seattle did some of that in the series with the Red Sox just took 2 out of 3.
Yeah, they did. They had some good arms, too. I mean, they have guys throwing 95 to 100. They were using those front door 2-seamers. Saw it with Luis Castillo, saw it with Munoz out of the bullpen. At some point, you have to make the adjustment.
3-0. Duran digs out probably a step deeper lead. Not going. That's a strike. Roman with his first career home run on Monday at Seattle. At 21.
I mean, Anthony got his first home run earlier this week.
That's a good count. 3-1 home. And he takes ball.
That'll be ball 4.
Red Sox have had
so when Anthony will take first base
in this inning against Birdsong.
This June and July, be part of the action with exciting promos like on-field photo day and replica jersey giveaways. For details, go to redsox.com/promos.
Martinez, the pitching coach, out to the hill. 2 down, but 2 on, and 2 runs in on the David Hamilton home run. And Abraham Toro will now test Birdsong. He's 0 for 1 with a pop to second.
You know, Toro went on that run there for a couple of weeks where I felt like he was getting a big hit just about every night. It's been a few days since we've seen it. I feel like he's due for one right here.
They'll step in, trying to end an 0 for 9. Hitting .381 with runners in scoring position. So this has been his spot. He's got Duran at second and Anthony leading at first with 2 away. And a ball. Red Sox made his big league debut against the Cubs here in San Francisco last June. He made 16 starts for the Giants at 5-6 with a .475 ERA. High fly, and that'll hang in center field. Lee is there with plenty of space behind him, and he'll make the catch to retire.
That'll be on number 3.
Get the 2-run shot from Hamilton.
But yep, we got 2 runs back there to make it a 3-2 ball game as we head to the bottom of the 3rd here in San Francisco, California.
You got the expectations are sky high. They know that they're built to win. I love the additions.
Juan Soto to the Mets. It's real. This is landscape changing that changes the arc of the Mets.
Want to make a dynasty.
Really like their bullpen a lot.
It's going to take everything from everybody. We got to stay together and we got to post up.
I want to talk about the Angels. They're my big surprise team of 2025.
The Angels make sure the halo will shine brightly tonight.
Everything's going well. We're all on the Angels bandwagon right now.
Out of here!
Game's on notice.
Magneto Magnificent.
High octane.
That baseball was Logan. Kenley looks great. The velo, the spin, it's all A+. No way!
The Halos are unstoppable right now.
This guy is the entire package.
Struck him out, my goodness!
He has a weapon for every hitter.
Good luck, 99.
And what I like most about him, he pitches with an attitude.
They're still on their feet for Paul Skeens.
Everyone wants to watch this guy.
Must-see TV for me.
6'7", top 5 exit velo, #1 arm in the sport.
There's a cruise missile or fireworks.
He can go out there to center field, relax, and I think this is a 30-30 guy this season.
You know, it's something about the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cardinal way. It's a great fan base, a great organization.
Have yourself a day, young man.
A lot of young guys that have a chance to do something great.
And it's a gunner. A special year for the Cardinals. It's a 3-homer game. Way into Big Mac land.
Cardinals are a sneaky team.
That was a curtain call for Arenado.
Well, the stars of the game stepping up the St. Louis Cardinals.
Devers to lead it off here in the bottom of the third inning. 3-2 San Francisco. He is 0 for 1 tonight. As we check out the home run odds presented by FanDuel. First time up,
here he
a
is.
grounder to the right side.
Once again.
And the 0-1.
Strike 2. Or 1-1, sorry.
Red Sox signing Rafi Devers when he was 16. Made his major league debut at the age of 20. World Series with the Sox.
Let's be perfectly clear. I am entirely on Rafi's side with all of this. All of this. Fuck the Red Sox. Like, that's where I'm at. I have zilch animosity towards Rafi. I hope he goes out and he has an amazing career.
You're going to be watching these games closely because
I mean, he already has.
Better than the Boston Red Sox. We know everything there is about how to pitch to him.
2-2. A high fly ball in the left center field, well hit. Rafael is back there at the
Oh, wow, nice job. Nice
catch.
catch, sit on.
Homer and Fenway. Tell you what, it's fastball central, right? And Rafi knows it because he knows.
There's been a lot of smearing and a lot of shit talk and a lot of this and that from a bunch of different people talking shit on Rafi Devers, saying that he's this, that, bad teammate, not a great friend, not a great person, like all this bad shit.
Just kept riding its way towards that fence.
I don't fucking buy any of it for a second. Like, you just traded your best fucking player. Anything that you fucking have to say negatively about him literally has no merit.
The first thing, he's going to tag that one foul down the left field line. Devers 215 home runs with the Red Sox.
I don't think they're all lying, but I don't want to fucking hear you guys talking badly when you're the ones in the wrong. It's like you know it's bad when literally my favorite person to ever walk the face of planet Earth, like, he's literally kind of pissing me off this week. Fucking Poppy is kind of pissing me off. Like, and that dude, I would have jumped in front of that bullet when he got shot. You know, if I was there, like, I would take a bullet for that man. And even he's kind of pissing me off this week, talking like he would never return my texts. Like, dude, he doesn't have to return your texts. Like,
big swing foul back by Flores.
And the Red Sox being like, oh, he would never attend charity events. It's like
3-2 the Giants here in the bottom half of the third.
Let's be real. Like, if your company is holding an event, are you gonna show up? No, fuck that. Like,
13 with San Francisco.
I'll work inside of my hours, you know.
He's gonna hit. Know that. Wherever he is, he's gonna hit.
Like, Papelbon was pissing me off this weekend, or this week, you know, saying that he was cancer to the clubhouse. Like, you weren't there. You weren't fucking there, dude. Like,
early this afternoon ahead of the start. He didn't want to treat being the first pitcher to face Rafi Devers any different. Said he's heard from a lot of Sox fans on what he should do, but he was excited to pitch here. You mentioned the swirling winds earlier at the Flags there, Will. It was crazy. That was
my eyes.
Right at home with that.
My eyes, Rafael Devers had one fucking job, and he was doing damn good at it. His fucking job was to go out there and hit bombs. That was his job. And he fucking killed it.
They call you a hero 3 times. They say words like legend and dynasty. But when you've won it all 7 times, the trophy speaks for itself. Introducing the full lineup of Ram trucks. Ram, 7-time Motor Trend Truck of the Year winner.
Right now, well-qualified current...
He was doing a damn good job at that.
Pickup owners or lessees can lease the 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 for $419 a month. See your upstate New York Ram dealer today.
So, what do you think about the Jeep Wrangler? Very spacious, lots of open air. What are you going to use it for?
Thwarting international terrorism, state of the world.
that good stuff.
Sorry, we just saw Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, and we are very excited.
Test drive.
No mission is impossible with a Jeep Wrangler.
No qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo X 4x4 for $329 a month. See your upstate New York Jeep Grand dealer today.
Kansas City's hot.
I don't want to hear fucking shit about team player. Like, and you know what I found out today? I found out that Rafael Devers was actually willing to play first base. He said that he would, work on it and would be willing to play first base next year. You know? He just didn't want to be thrown into a position that he never played before. Perfectly fair. And that's after you guys pissed him off with the whole DH thing. After you promised him that, he'd be playing third base, and then you signed Bregman.
I could eat like 10 of them in one sitting.
And then you turn your back and say, no, actually you're playing DH. And then even then, he still agreed to it. Even after you guys broke the promise to him. You guys broke that fucking promise.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And he was still willing to do it. And still did it and killed it. He did an amazing job at it. And then even then, after you lied to him for the second time, saying that he would never need to fucking bring his glove back out. Even after that, he still said he was willing to do it, just not this year.
And Tampa Bay has won again, and they are just
fucking insane.
Red Sox coming into play tonight, 5 games off the pace, so can pull to within 4 with a comeback win. Abreu, Story, and Meyer, and the ground ball. Bear down the line. That got inside the chalk.
That's a base hit for Willier. That's going to get down into second. There you go.
Willier hangs onto the bag, and he is safe with a double.
Oh, just barely. Got his fingernail on the bag right there. That was close.
9th double of the year. His first hit in return off the IL.
0-2, 12-6 breaker. This is going to end up down in the dirt.
It's like everyone's like he's an asshole. Yeah, you know who else was an asshole? Fucking Manny, dude. Manny was an asshole. Manny was an asshole. You know what? He hit bombs. Like, it doesn't fucking matter.
Fair himself as he was racing down the line. Trevor Story 0 for 1. And strike.
Papelbon was an asshole.
This is where, the veteran bat needs to happen. You know he's going to throw you off speed. You know he's going to throw you fastballs in.
And I like Papelbon. I was talking shit. I like Papelbon. But during his playing career, he was a fucking asshole.
Got to find a way to do that or bring him in. Red Sox have 4 hits. The Giants have only 1. The Sox now 2 doubles and a home run.
They now do walks.
Went after it. The 4-seamer, 1 and 2. What has plagued the Red Sox in situations like this is empty at bats, strikeouts without moving a man over, not making anything positive happen. Story's got to change that here. Meyer on deck. Got to figure runs are going to be very hard to come by this weekend. Piece of it.
Birdsong's doing a really good job. When he throws something away, it's off speed, but it's just been fastballs in. Try not to give Trevor anything he could just easily hit to the right side. He would have to force it and not hit it very hard.
One, 2 coming. Like he held up. No, he went. The first base umpire, Malinsky, said he went. And the strikeout. 1 down. In front of Marcelo Meyer.
Couldn't really tell from this angle. It's close. Great breaking ball. Here's a good side look at it right here. That barrel is. It's close, but I think they got it right.
I think they did too. Knocked down by Bailey, and Abreu will hold at second. Giants 3, Red Sox 2 in the 4th.
Is that guy holding the mic? I feel like he's holding the mic, or it's clipped on his shirt down there.
It's a lavalier mic, yeah. Clipped it to his Giants shirt. 1-0, a check. He is enthusiastic, I will say that. He's awfully darn loud. One away and a 2-0. Good take there to make it ball 3. Ceddanne Rafaela doubled and scored. He was aboard when Hamilton whacked his 2-run homer. Birdsong's 3-0. Green lighted, ground ball right side. Koss will dig it out and get him. 2 down, a man at third.
Start of Summer Family 4-packs are available June 30th to July 2nd. To learn more, visit redsox.com/family4packs.
So it brings up Rafaela, double and a run. 1 for 1 tonight.
Here's Ceddanne.
Tying run is 90 feet away.
We're on third.
This is one of those ballparks where there's almost no room at all between home plate and the backstop.
It tends to bounce pretty hard off of it as well, so unless he catches one of those, the edge of the padding, it's going to come right back to the catcher. Just find a way to score here. Leadoff double. Got to punch it in.
Can't waste that opportunity. Story was the big at bat with the strikeout. Meyer at least got him down to third, but with 2 down. And down 2-1. Birdsong 6'4", 215. Brings it 2-1. You got a piece, fouled it away 2-2.
Piece of Bailey back there.
I mean,
somehow one of the game's better catchers.
It's going, Jaden. It's going.
Back there as far as stealing strikes.
It's I'm living.
Best in the game.
2-2. Stays alive by flicking that one foul.
Seen some
But
off-speed here.
it's
down
rough.
to Ceddanne with 2 strikes.
I'm struggling, I'm not going to lie.
Like he's trying to set up this fastball, that 4-seamer up above the zone.
To Ceddanne. Trying to hold up, and he did, and a pitch down and in, and a full count.
Ceddanne got him last time on the fastball up, so maybe that scared him away from it. But breaking balls, and that's a nasty changeup right there. He's able to hold up on.
Right-handed with a payoff pitch. Chopper toward the hole.
There you go, Ceddanne. That'll tie up the game. 3-3.
Even up at 3-3 to chase in Abreu. A base hit for Ceddanne Rafaela, who is 2 for 2.
I'll tell you what, Ceddanne in his first at-bat hit a double and the fastball up and in at 95. You got 7 pitches right there. Every single one of them was either a slider or a changeup. That was a great at-bat.
Here's Hamilton, who hammered a 2-run homer first time, bluffing a bunt, pulls it away. He takes ball 1.
I love that, because even if you're not planning on bunting, it's going to pull Casey Smith in, and he's going to play in, and he's going to lose range on that left side.
Red Sox were down 3-0. They've rallied to tie. Shot center field again. Leon on the move will back up to make the play. Hamilton twice has hit the ball very hard. Red Sox come off the deck.
Well,
get 3 back and tie it.
Sox tie it up as we head to the bottom of the 4th here from San Francisco, California. Thanks to the RBI single from Ceddanne Rafaela.
Everything that is Houston now. He's top 5 in every category for the Houston Houston Astros always.
Does Marcelo Meyer have a picture on this app yet?
There's no effort.
I can go back and see, but that,
Late inning heroics once again. He's a legend.
have to go back quite a while. Oh no, he finally does. Okay, that's good.
Division to win. Everybody knows their role within the team and are motivated collectively to go after that World Series ring.
Bryce Harper is one of the great faces of our sport.
Great ones do great things when it matters. Trey Turner, just tools out of his mind. Trey Turner, mammoth home run. Zach Wheeler, this guy has been nothing but sensational since he was signed.
This fan base loves us as a team. I like the city. A lot of fun to be able to go in the bank every single day.
They are a complete team. Time to win for the Phillies.
Kansas City's hot. And Bobby Witt Jr. is piping hot. One big swing from the Royal superstar.
The greatest player on earth right now. You become like a massive, massive force.
You have to work more. You have to sacrifice yourself more.
That's the type of baseball that wins come postseason. Just the team that we have, just doing things one pitch at a time, one inning at a time. It's just so much fun.
Pampers Swaddlers keeps baby 3 times drier, so your baby stays comfortably dry all night long. Pampers Swaddlers, dry all night.
The name of the business is Legacy Catering. We all were talking about how mom taught us all how to cook. She was a cook at the public school system for ages. So we all started cooking.
A brand new ball game here in San Francisco as we get the bottom of the 4th inning underway. 3-3 tie. So Hunter Dobbins getting a little run support. He took a big time walk on a wild side early in the game. He walked 4 men in the first 2 innings. 3 of them scored. And he got the 1-2-3 in the 3rd.
Yeah, how about the response by the offense? Show a little fight right here. Love it.
Adames walked and scored first time up. He grounds that one to the left side.
Oh my God. Just no one can make a play on that fucking.
The runner will be held at first. Adames is on what will be a base hit. So a single to begin the inning.
Yeah, this is just hit right in that 6 hole. Not hit hard at all. If Marcelo gets to it, he's going to have to go 360 spin throw. I don't think he has a play there anyways. It's probably an infield hit, even if he bluffs it.
Just the Giants' second hit against Hunter Dobbins. Brings up Schmidt, who walked and scored in the 2nd. Rounds that one along the bag. Fair. Meyer with a bobble, throws, and is not going to get
Wow. Great baseball, guys.
Second base goes to Adames, and that'll be a base hit. First and second, nobody out.
Just nothing routine on those last 2. First one hopping, CNI single through the 6 hole. This one right on the baseline the whole way, goes right over the bag. Good look here. Pulls that right over the bag. Marcelo gets to it and gets it off as soon as he catches it. It was going to be close, but with that little bit of bobble, he had absolutely no chance. And out.
8-hitter Patrick Bailey walked in the 2nd. He'll take a ball. The former great Giant Will Clark is here tonight. Will the Thrill. Will the Thrill used to have an answering machine message of B.B. King singing "The Thrill Is Gone. Leave your message at the beep."
That's great.
I love
you
that.
Do that?
It'd been great for you. I did not ever do that. No, I have never had a self-proclaimed nickname for myself. They don't have my number retired anywhere.
It's pretty darn good. The 2-0. Check swing, and that'll miss for ball 3.
Yeah. Roberts won that one. I don't blame him. He barely caught the corner. And as errant as he's been, as you said, on the wild side, you're not going to get that call very often.
Looking good pitch, though. 3-0. Take it all the way. A strike on Bailey. 3-3 tie in the last half of the 4th. Christian Koss, the second baseman, on deck. Adames and Schmidt will get their leads on a 3-1. And that's going to be ball 4. So he's walked another man.
Gonna load the bases.
5th in the game. Boy, he's had a strange outing. going to load the bases with nobody out. Looked like he was getting back into a consistent rhythm when he got him in order in the third inning, but different story here in the fourth.
It sure did. I mean, 2 hits on balls that weren't hit very hard.
Toss checks the swing, fouls it away, strike one. Toss hit into a double play, batting with the bases loaded, nobody out, in the second inning. And a run did score on that.
Hunter's in trouble, yeah, he is.
Ground ball at third, Meyer.
And there's another double play, but like deja vu, gonna score another run.
Giants back in front.
That makes it a 4-3 ball game. Runner on third now.
Loaded and does not get credit for an RBI on either one. 2 double plays.
Yeah, if this ball was hit a little more at Marcelo, you kind of see how it goes to his left. That's going to make for a tough throw home. But if that was more at him and he had more direction headed towards home plate, he goes home to get that out. But instead, since it's to his left, took the double play.
Yastrzemski has walked and singled in a run. So Mike hitting .262 with 5 home runs. He has one of the McCovey Cove splash home runs in his career back in 2021. In there for a strike.
Elliot Ramos, is he the only righty?
The only righty who has hit one out. That's right.
That's
into
impressive.
McCovey Cove. And across for a called strike. And it's 1-2. Runner at third. A run in, 4-3 San Francisco.
What an odd game to this point.
Very much.
I mean, I know we do nothing boring around here. I get it. Louis.
As the longest tenured Giant, and a 1-2 on the way. Did he go? He did not. He held it. Third base umpire Jimenez said no swing.
Man, honestly, giving up 1 run right there with the bases loaded. I'll take that.
Body in front of this. You know, today's game, you see a lot of one knee catching. You see the one knee right there, but he still does a really good job of throwing his chest in front of that, making sure he keeps the ball in front of him with the runner on third.
2 down. The chopper. Donis will handle that, and the underhand in time to get him.
Yeah, well, that'll be out number 3. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
That's a great baseball comment, and good guess, by the way. Good luck trying to hit that, man. It's unhittable.
This is the show that never ends.
I think this is the Phillies' division to win. Everybody knows their role within the team. They're motivated collectively to go after that World Series ring.
Bryce Harper is one of the great faces of our sport.
Redwoods do great things when it matters. Trey Turner just tools out of his mind.
Trey Turner, mammoth home run. Zach Wheeler, this guy has been nothing but sensational since he was signed.
This fan base loves us as a team. I like the city, man. A lot of fun to be able to go to the bank every single day.
They are a complete team. Time to win for the Phillies. Baseball and community go hand in hand. And with pitch, hit, and run, you can make a lasting impact. Register to showcase the foundational skills of young athletes from your local community in the official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball, known as Pitch, Hit, and Run. Make an impact today. Pitch, hit, and run. Scan the QR code to sign up and host an event.
3-2. Oh, and what a high drive to deep right center. See you later. It wouldn't bounce into the river, would it? Number 6 for James. And hello, game 2 here at the Bird. 445 on that one to dead center. I've never seen anything go that far here. Oh, that shot out of a cannon. Get it? Edge up there. Oh, Lucas elevating and celebrating. Top of the zone, and let's go. Technically a pulled homer.
Jeremy Pena, he's an electric type personality. Hunter Brown has been the Astros' best and most consistent pitcher.
Oh, the Diesel special tonight. You put Diesel in, you get Diesel out.
Face of the franchise.
On to the 5th inning.
Brewers won 17-6. Oh no, the Twins won 17-6 against the Brewers. No, the Brewers won 17-6 against the Twins.
Red Sox down a run.
I'll tell you what, OB, this offense wants to get going. Number 16 right here has got to get going. It's the engine of this offense.
Scored only 1 run his last 6 games. He's scoring runs. The Red Sox are rolling.
That's just a whole different ball game when he's on the base paths. Right? We talk about him stealing bases, going first to third, scoring from first, causing chaos. Find himself back on the bases. Can't steal first.
Check the swing. Such a great year last year. All-star, 21 homers, 111 runs, had almost 200 hits, 48 doubles. He's been nowhere near that pace this year. But he won't be at the midway point until next Tuesday. In Anaheim, 3-2. And a ground ball up the middle and a base hit.
There's a base hit for Duran. Second of the night.
Took a little stumble there as he got to first base, but he has his second knock tonight, so good signs there. Time to see who's been cool as a cucumber now, presented by Grillo's Pickles. Find us chilling in the refrigerated section. Narvaez among rookie ranks in the big leagues. On the night, over 2 strikeouts. See if Duran thinks about doing some running here. Not going.
Bailey lost that. It was a big breaking ball that came out high, and the breaking ball pops out of the hand. You can kind of see him point towards the screen like, ooh, that one got up high, and I lost it.
Duran with the lead. 14 stolen bases. Hasn't had one in a little while. Anthony on deck. And a 1-0. It's a ball.
I like the start to this at bat from Narvaez. It was a little jumpy there in his first couple. The first at bat, tough backdrop. Just kind of taking big swings at spin, wasn't picking it up, and then the fastball beat him in his second at bat.
And it stays put and knocked foul. 2 balls, 1 strike on Carlos. Red Sox have an opportunity at the end of the night to be just 4 games out of first place. The Yankees have already lost. Isn't that long ago? On June 6th, the Red Sox were 10.5 games up.
At the same time that the Sox have been playing well, it's like Tampa and Toronto have been playing good baseball also.
Very true. High pop-up. Left field coming on Ramos. Puts that away.
We should offer the Giants 1.5, like the contract, to take to like reverse the trade, like because the whole deal with the Giants, like the reason that the Giants took on the trade, or the Red Sox actually allowed the trade to happen with the Giants, because they agreed to take the entire contract. Maybe the Red Sox should, say that they fucked up, offer like 1.5 the contract, and then like trade him back.
15 stolen bases for Jarren Duran. Got a really nice jump.
Maybe if you ask really nicely.
That's a big one. Get in the scoring position. You're the tying run. You're Jarren Duran. Did get a good jump, and something else he does really well. Watch where he slides.
Yeah, nice stolen base there for Duran.
To the back part of the bag, body away from the fielder. And in today's age, you can't block the bag. You see how Adames has to stay in front of the bag. So it's that much further he's got to go and more time to make the tag.
Anthony swings at
There you go, Roman. Duran's coming home. And that, oh, nice. Oh, there you go. Go. Nope. That'll tie it up 4-4. Roman Anthony in there at second. Let's go.
Stolen base was huge, and it's a 4-4 game.
Hey, we said it. When Jarren Duran goes, this offense goes. He gets a single. He gets on early in the inning. Still second base.
No, Hunter does not need to be. He's been really good.
From a tie ball game, just like that.
Tonight's just been rough.
He reads the throw. I think a good throw might have gotten him. But here we are. They just traded places there. That ball was smoked.
Roman 112.3 off the bat.
I mean, that's all we heard when he was in AAA. It was 112, 115, 111 all the time. There it was.
They have activity in their bullpen. Sean Jelly getting loose. Toro with a foul back, so Red Sox can take the lead here. Abraham has popped up and flied out. Tall right-hander getting ready. Red Sox have knotted it up 4-4 with one down and the 0-1. Knocked down the line a little bit by Bailey. No advance by the runner. Among the greats to get to the ballpark and take in this game live was the Hall of Famer Dennis Eckersley, who lives in the Bay Area. Eck wouldn't miss this.
He looked great. So good to see him.
On a check swing, but did he go? He did. 1-2.
Let's see if he went. Yeah, he just went.
Anthony with the lead. And it's off the outside. 2-2. Wilyer Abreu, who has returned from the IL, has paid dividends already. He's doubled and scored tonight. He's up next. Fouled on a big cut. He's still up there.
Wilyer's bats can be so important in this lineup. You know, it's young right now. No Raffy, obviously with the trade. No Bregman with the injury. Casas out for the year. You need some thump in that lineup.
2-2, little ground ball toward the hole.
There you go. And that'll give us the lead. Nice. Abraham Toro.
And the Sox are on top 5-4. This has been a wild one.
Yeah, and you know, we said it between innings. It just feels like a game that they're going to figure out a way to win it. And this is always a tough and awkward play for second baseman. Going to their left, they're dealing with the cut of the grass, and they're almost waiting for it to bounce off of it. So many times it ramps off that grass cut right into the glove. That one stays.
That's going to be it for Birdsong.
Bob Melvin out to take the baseball away from Birdsong. Jelly coming on. And
Jelly? That's awesome.
In the fifth inning in San Francisco.
I love that.
Don't go anywhere and stay awake. This is a crazy one.
We all love the big moment. The big moment doesn't start with the big result. It starts with the yard work. Just the big moment is just one moment.
What's this fucking pitcher's name?
Moments. Strauss in Major League Baseball.
Oh, it's
You're up.
Jelly. But I guess the H is silent. H-J-E-L-L-E. But the H is silent.
Such a good deal. There's no extra hidden fees. Me.
You know what happened in 2014.
Series win for the San Francisco Giants.
Look at how clean that is. The gold, I don't know if you guys know what the gold means, but the gold means you are the World Series champions from the year before. That's the honor of a lifetime, getting to win back-to-back World Series championships with two different teams.
Go-ahead run. Ramirez at second base. First base is open. And now Williams intentionally walked Cabrera. Line drive to center field. A base hit for Cabrera, who swung at that pitch. Williams didn't get it far enough outside, and Cabrera alertly swung at it. Well, Little League right here. It happens in Little League when you don't get the ball out. Now the Marlins have the lead.
Inning 5 is powered by Salem 5 Bank. Red Sox have now surged into the lead, 5-4 against the Giants. And 6-11, Sean Jelly coming out of the bullpen to face Wilyer Abreu, has a double and a run and has also struck out.
6-11. He's throwing a two-seamer. He's had average about 94. He's got a curveball and a cutter as well.
And a pop-up foul back into the crowd behind home plate. Red Sox with a couple of runs. This rally started by Jaron Duran has come back to life with a couple of big hits, stolen base. Scored one of the 2 runs in the inning. Toro, the runner, at first with one away. And a ground ball to the right side. Paz feeds for one on the first. Safe. Abreu beats the Rat. Safe at first base with 2 away. Story will be next. Red Sox also have activity in their bullpen. Brennan Bernardino getting going.
Nice.
Yeah, they don't love Dobbins facing the lineup the 3rd time. That ERA doubles.
Abreu, a guy who can run pretty well too. His Story bats, he's 0 for 2. Trevor has popped up and struck out.
Tell you what, I hated facing guys this tall. I felt like they could just reach out and just kind of hand the ball to the catcher.
1-0. Ground ball at short. Adames gets the force play. Red Sox get 2 runs and they're on top 5-4 in San Francisco in the middle of the 5th.
In every lineup that make the lineup go. Speed, power, he is a difference maker. Ketel Marte, he's done it one more time. The best second baseman in the game, that's Ketel Marte.
There goes Corbin, just incredible speed.
He wants to bury people, he just doesn't want to beat you. He wants to drive you into the ground.
They're tearing the cover off the ball.
We play to win. We've played that way all year. I guess this is just another example of that. We know what's in that locker room. We know the heart we have.
They're my big surprise team of 2025.
The Angels make sure the halo will shine brightly tonight.
Everything's going well. We're all on the Angels bandwagon right now.
We are halfway through, and already a lot has happened tonight in San Francisco. We're enjoying these shots, too, from the water, looking back to the ballpark here in the China Basin. Spectacular park.
You can't really beat that.
You can't.
You can't beat that.
By the way, the food is exceptionally good at the ballpark. And you can get a really good glass of Cabernet, too, if you're willing to dole out a few extra 10s or 20s in there for a strike. And believe me, Will Middlebrooks knows his wine. Because that's what he did yesterday with his lovely wife.
I spent a little time in Napa yesterday.
Spent a little time in a great place. And 3-2 the count on Ramos.
Spent a little time with the Tylenol today, too.
You really enjoyed yourself.
Oh, we have to. It's Napa. Oh, now? It's a blast.
Oh, when is it not? It's just gorgeous there. Great way to spend an off day.
It really is. And you know better than anyone. No, I think Bernardino's ready down there. I would expect him to come in and face Bradford, honestly.
Yeah, there's a base hit for fucking Elliot Ramos. And that'll bring him up once again.
front of Devers. And here comes Cora.
Cora's coming out to take out Dobbins.
Exactly what's going to happen. Bernardino ready to go. It's the lefty-lefty. Raffy is 0 for 2 so far tonight against his old club. We will take the break as well. We've got a pitching change here at Oracle Park. It is 5-4. The Red Sox leading.
I think this is the Phillies' division to win. Everybody knows their role within the team. They're motivated collectively to go after that World Series ring. Bryce Harper is one of the great faces of our sport. Great ones do great things when it matters. Trey Turner, just tools out of his mind.
Trey Turner, mammoth home run. Zach Wheeler, this guy has been nothing but sensational since he was signed.
This fan base loves us as a team. I think the city would be a lot of fun to be able to go to the bank every single day.
They are a complete team. Time to win for the Phillies.
Can't get enough baseball? Get MLB Network today to stream up to 15 live out-of-market games a week, 24/7 access to MLB Network, and live radio for all 30 clubs. Stream MLB Network with MLB at Bat for $6.99 a month.
I was so inspired by what you were making that I want to do my own all-star ballpark fight. But I'm thinking we take some of that brisket that you make, and I'm going to do like a little slider. Got the pepper jack cheese, some American, get it going, some of the barbecue sauce that you have, that spicy, delicious one, and then caramelized onions. Make like a little sandwich. You cool? Sound like a plan. I think we did good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Chef.
Welcome comfort into your home this season and save up to 20% on your purchase during the summer savings event at Raymore and Flanagan. The more you buy, the bigger the discount. The summer savings event ends soon at Raymore and Flanagan. Shop now and save up to 20%.
You love the players. 50-50. You love the game. Now you can own baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and...
Time to BuyForNow.com call to the bullpen. Brendan Bernardino will inherit a runner at first base.
There's Brendan Bernardino coming in to pitch, and
Friend of his and Raffy Devers
coming in to hit is Rafael Devers.
0 for 2.
Never thought I'd see this matchup right here. Bernardino Devers. Maybe if Bernardino went to a different team. Yeah. But Hunter's not bad. This Andrew guy is just being dramatic.
Curveballs here. Maybe show him one fastball up and in just to set it up, but Raffy can tend to chase against breaking balls here.
He'll look at a strike. Sinker at 91.
He was expecting spin. He was looking for something to break away from, and Bernie was able to steal a strike.
Wilmer Flores on deck. One strike pitch. And up the middle. Flag down by Story. He'll go to first to get the stretch and held by Toro.
They'll be out number 1.
As Ramos makes it down to second and 1 away, and Devers is 0 for 3.
Yeah, Trevor Story had to go a long ways for this one. The way they were shifted, he got it way on the other side of second base. Abraham Toro does a phenomenal job staying on the base. He's not a super tall guy, so his range isn't as much, but he uses every bit of his body right there, stretching all the way to glove that one and stay on the corner. Nice play.
I'll bring up Flores, who's reached on an error and popped up to short. And the tying run at second for San Francisco. Five runs, 7 hits for the Red Sox, 4 runs on 4 hits for the Giants. Each side has had their second baseman make an error. Bending in there for a strike.
Ooh, that's nasty. Right, it's so hard to pull the trigger on that pitch. That breaking ball started about a foot outside. Came just back and bit the corner.
Kelly up in the Red Sox bullpen. 2-1.
Bernie being careful here with Flores.
Yeah, Andrew, we need your input.
For the ball club this year. See him trying to backdoor, kind of stay away from him, stay soft away. And here and there you can pound him in and scare him.
And the center field down for a base hit. Ramos being
It's down for a base hit.
Rafaela,
Oh! Nope, that scores the run.
The ball got away, throw down
Nice. Out at second. That scored the run. That was quite interesting.
The tying run scores to make it 5-5 and 2 down.
You know, we've seen it from Sadon over the last couple weeks. A couple big plays where
they're challenging this. They're challenging the out at second.
They're going to look at this.
Taking a look at the play at second.
The San Francisco Giants are challenging the out ball at second base.
You know, Sadon had a really good shot to get him at home plate, but the last couple of weeks we've seen him make some throws very high, not be able to cut it off. He kind of throws that one too low, but great job by Narvaez picking this thing up and throwing it. And Trevor Story throwing the tag down right on top of his head. It's going to be really close.
I think he got him on the shoulder. Let's see how they look at it. At the Replay Operations Center in New York. Ruling on the field is out at second as the run came in to make it 5-5.
Oh, I just don't think that's enough to overturn. It's like,
I just don't think it,
like a tie to me is what it does, and they're probably going to stick with that call that they had. See any angles, it just looks like he's for sure safe.
Yeah, Andrew, what should we do differently?
Here's a good look at it right here. Good look, see if this. I mean, that's as close as it gets. See if that glove hits that shoulder.
It's fair. Shouldn't let them do that.
Yeah, he is out. They got it right. Extra slow-mo showed it.
Good call. See if they agree.
After review, the ball stands.
Nice.
The runner's out. San Francisco loses challenge.
Could be very key because we're in the 5th inning.
Yeah, we're in a close game, and you lose. I mean, you're really risking that there. They did not see all the angles before they told them. You have 15 seconds. You have to be fast in that control room. And over here, Mike Brindley for the Red Sox, very good at that.
Mike is
very good and quick with it. They pulled
yeah, Andrew, I want to hear from you.
Here at the 5th.
So, this rather wild game continues. 5-5. Base is empty, 2 down. Jung-Hoo Lee has gone 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts. He was MVP in the Korean Baseball Organization 2022 and a 2-time
Get some
batting
strikeouts.
player.
Got some more pitching than defense, but yeah.
Takes a breaking ball away.
That would help.
We came into tonight
Thanks, Andrew.
thinking
Thanks for the advice. I'll relay that to them.
We're having a hard time scoring. Maybe 3-2, 2-1. It's 5-5 in the 5th inning.
Baseball remains the most unpredictable thing on earth. You just never know what you're going to get when you pull up to the ballpark every day. It's the beauty of it.
I love it.
Also why we hate it.
Well, I mean, your job is to forecast it, so I can see that.
I like a challenge.
I'm not sure you can take a bad shot here. 1-2 from the left-hander. It's going to be served fouled on the left side.
Isn't it funny how, like, the Seagulls know, too, when the game's coming to an end? You start, around the 9th inning, they start coming in, see them in the outfield stands, coming in to pick up some extra hot dog left behind.
1-2 pitch. Again, fought off. Yeah, they descend about 10 seconds after the final out.
Well, we're walking around the city today. They get some special seagulls here. They're like the size of like a Cocker Spaniel. They're massive. They're well fed around here. Had to have been a ballpark seagull.
7th pitch of this at bat for Lee. A little tapper to the right side. Toro's going to feed the pitcher, and Bernie will get over there to make the play.
Nah, this really is fucked up, though. I thought the Suns were a dysfunctional organization, and I mean, they are. Let's not fucking... I might be a fan of the, honestly, 3. I might be a fan of like 3 of just the most terrible organizations.
It empowers agents to deliver better customer experiences.
Here's to our team and
The Red Sox, the Suns, and RCR.
This guy is the entire package.
Struck him out. My goodness.
He has a weapon for every hitter.
Good luck. 99.
And what I like most about him, he pitches with an attitude.
They're still on their feet for Paul Skeens.
Everyone wants to watch this guy.
Must-see TV for me.
6'7", top 5 exit velo, #1 arm in the sport.
There's a cruise missile. More fireworks.
He can go out there to center field, relax, and I think this is a 30-30 guy this season.
Nothing says dysfunctional like RCR.
MLB The Show cover athlete Paul Skeens, strike us out blindfolded. Skeens has arrived. He's on the mound. Cody's in the batter's box. Should be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm different with you, Hunter. Like, I'm not mad at the offense. I'm not mad at the defense. I'm not mad at the pitching. I'm mad at the fucking organization.
Can I knock you down there?
Yeah, you made me fall.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That was good. Hold on, sir. He's on the cover, not me.
You love the players.
50-50.
You love the game. Now you can own baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more. With items added all season long from your favorite major league teams, legends, and players. Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
The Mets were a great story last season. Even if the expectations are sky high, they know that they're built to win.
I love the additions.
Juan Soto to the Mets. It's real.
This is landscape changing.
Back here at Oracle Park, all tied at 5 here in the 6th inning. And guys, yesterday really, Christian Campbell was optioned to AAA roster. Red Sox brought Wilyer Abreu off of the injured list in place of that move. And this is one that's going to cause a little bit of hot headlines because Campbell signed that extension before the season began, won AL Rookie of the Month in April. But since May, it's been a struggle, hitting just a $159. Alex Cora said they're going to have to play first, play second, play the outfield there as well. Said they wanted him to work on a few specific things. It's not about going down there and hitting 500, even if he did that. It's about doing the things they're asking him to improve on, even if it's hitting 200. If it's trending upward, he'll be back here, but that was the move, guys.
Whose fault was it? Fucking, I don't know, dude.
By Marcelo.
Fucking,
Is 0 for 2.
whose fault? It's Obama's fault.
And gives him an opportunity to play some first base, too.
Yeah, and look, I've been
It's
through
all
this.
Obama's
As a young
fault.
player, you play really well, the league starts to pay attention to you, and all of a sudden there's a book and there's a scouting report, and once they find a deficiency, they don't get away from it until you make an adjustment.
Little floater down the line, but foul. And I think it's one thing if you're not swinging the bat. It's another thing if you're not playing solid defense at the same time.
Yeah, the defense needs a lot of work. And, I saw he was in Worcester today with a first baseman mitt over there getting some work. It's going to be a big deal for him if he can learn that position and play it well.
Marcelo 0 for 2. Will roll that one softly to first and up with it Flores for the easy play, one away.
Offensively for Campbell, the whole league knows. We know, we see it every day, that the fastballs into him, the inner part of the plate, have been a big issue. Whether it's mechanically, whether it's how close he is to the plate, whether it's approach and just not swinging at that pitch until you have to with 2 strikes. He's got to get that ironed out.
Swing and a miss by Cedon, who's had a good night with a double, a single, and an RBI, 2 for 2. Hamilton after him. He has a 2-run homer. Check swing and inside. Talking about first base with Campbell. The Red Sox had announced he was going to be playing first base and went through a couple of weeks of getting him ready. Eventually bailed on that idea. But they're still thinking about that, still talking about it. The Woo Sox, this was today, Christian Campbell. Bad throw there. Chance on that play.
I'll tell you, you don't want to have to learn a brand new position in the big leagues when you're 22 years old. And you're already trying to, things are speeding up on your offense.
If he ever gets struck out.
There
you go. There you go, Cedon. Let's go.
The Red Sox back in front. Back
Ceddanne Rafaela
in San Francisco.
with a home run to take the lead.
Now all he needs is the triple for the cycle. Red Sox leading 6-5.
Which is doable here. The triple for the cycle. That is doable here. There's that triple Zally.
It flew just far enough. 424 feet. That was 107 off the bat. Somebody is getting walked in. That was loud.
Red Sox with their
Yeah, I don't like that thought, Jaden. Not a good thought by you. But, you know, you have some good opinions. That's not one of them.
Hanging slider, 85 miles an hour down Main Street, and look how he stays behind that baseball. That almost smushed. Oh, look at that angle. This thing gets up in this C layer. Yeah, what C layer? That goes right through it.
And a 2-0 to Hamilton. Across for a called strike. So Red Sox trading Rafi Devers. Come back to meet him tonight. In between, they've been looking for offense and have found it tonight. Really at the bottom of the batting order. And a line drive and a base hit.
There's a base hit for David Hamilton.
That theme continues. Between Rafaela and Hamilton, the 8 and 9 batters, Red Sox have 5 hits and 2 homers.
Yeah, 5 hits. 4 RBIs, a lot of loud contact there at the bottom of the lineup. You'd love to see that. Turn it over to Durant.
Eric Miller will be brought on now by the manager, Bob Melvin. Another pitching change for San Francisco. The Red Sox hammering their way in front, 6-5.
With the new U.S. Bank Smartly Visa Signature Card, you can earn an unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
Really going all out, huh? Getting cash back on all of this.
A diaper this leak-free sets them free. Only Pampers Cruisers 360 have a 360 stretchy waistband for up to 100% leak-proof fit on every wild child. Pampers Cruisers 360, now at the new low price.
Red Sox bats have come alive here in San Francisco to lead at 6-5. Ceddanne Rafaela 3 for 3, a double, a base hit, a home run. Hamilton the base runner at first, and a strike to Jarren Duran, who's been a part of it too. He's gone 2 for 3, and they're facing Eric Miller.
Just back and forth. This has been fun. Eric Miller's got
now, the Red Sox bullpen, that's the one you're actually wrong on.
He can get erratic.
Red Sox bullpen has been really good.
16.7 walk rate. It's really high.
That's the one you're actually wrong on.
The base runner, great speed in the batter's box too. Batting stats presented by FW Webb, where the pros go. And a lefty with a 1-1.
You'd love to see Hamilton run, but it's one thing. It's tough when there's a lefty. But Miller is also going to a really quick slide step to home plate, so he's really quick to the plate.
2-1, runner holding. Fouled away. The Red Sox have as many hits in 5+ innings.
Honestly, maybe the reason that they traded Rafael Devers was because he tried to out-pizza the Hut. That's probably actually the real reason.
Unpredictable. It just doesn't make sense.
Crazy game. There he goes. Great jump and fouled away. Manny had it stolen, too. Without a doubt, Hamilton has to retreat to first. But he was off to the races, and he had that.
I mean, and if he tried to do that, I totally justify it. That's totally understandable.
2 strikes. Miller went to a changeup there.
That's the type of energy we don't need.
Ball off the plate, but close enough. Duran felt like he had to put a swing in it.
One down and a 2-2. Off the plate at 97. And a full count. Jaren's had some really good at-bats tonight. It was nice to see.
Probably getting a pickoff here, so don't get too jumpy over at first base.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat next. Narvaez on deck. 6-5 Boston. One man away. Got him. 2 down. Narvaez will try and keep the inning alive, and tonight Carlos 0 for 3.
Man, it's a good 3-2 slider right there. Got to gear up for the fastball. He knows 97 was sink. He snaps off a perfect one, about 3 inches off the plate away. That's tough on the lefty.
A couple guys, yeah, but most of the bullpens have been really strong. You know, overall, this bullpen's really good. I wonder where we're ranking in the bullpen.
Getting inside that bullpen. Aiden Birdsong, the starter, lifted after 4 1/3. 1-0.
San Francisco's bullpen's the best.
We have the 9th best bullpen ERA this season.
It's way ahead of Tampa Bay, who's in second, 3-1.
2-0. Into left field. On approach Ramos. He'll run it down and make the catch. Side retired, but the home run by Cedar Rafaela makes it 6-5 Boston.
You don't feel pressured to follow the latest trends or wear the flashiest gear, Aries, since you have more of an old school sensibility. But breaking out a custom pair of cleats for special occasions could be a worthwhile endeavor. By indulging yourself more than usual.
Just trade the whole. Yeah, actually, I'm down for that. Let's trade the whole. Well, no, because that means no Duran. So, never mind. I was going to say we should just swap the whole teams.
These designs.
Here's a real moral question that somebody could pose to me, but nobody has been smart enough to pose to me yet. Would I be down to trade Duran for Raffy back?
A sign painter or a lettering person by their numbers. That reveals a lot about it.
That would be a terrible question to pose to me, but luckily nobody's asked that question, so I don't have to answer it.
LA Caps all over the world.
San Diego's a dangerous team.
Man, they have enough talent to run the table.
Every game here is like a party.
Fans are also playing a part. They're affecting the game.
Tatis Jr., electric.
The team that we got in there, man, we're ready to compete. We're ready to handle the unfinished business that we have.
The towels flying, the fans going nuts.
Welcome to San Diego.
The power of baseball goes beyond the field.
Children's of Alabama is a hospital that serves over 300 people.
All right, fuck.
So it was incredibly
yes, I
important
would.
to us that we came here.
It's a terrible position to put me in, but yes, I would.
To leave a legacy when we are in.
But that would be
areas
fucking.
of the country is incredibly important to us and a priority.
Together.
Dude.
Together.
FW Web for plumbing, heating, PVF, and more. You can go where the pros go. Visit FWWeb.com for a location near you. And in San
That would be
Francisco,
terrible.
Very entertaining game. For the Sox.
I mean, honestly, probably the reality is going to end up being within the next, few years. Was that Duran's going to get traded within the next few years? Probably not this year, like everyone's fucking seeming to make a big deal out of. It's not going to happen this year.
That high ERA of of 6. Here's
But what's probably going to happen is in the next 2 years, he's going to get traded, and then we don't have any of them.
Been in a trouble spot with a walk and a single. He has scored 2 of their runs.
Kelly used the fastball changeup combination a lot more last couple outings. Not just leaning on that sweeper.
And poke foul. Thomas, the number 6 hitter, Schmidt and Bailey after him. Yankees lost.
You know the Giants now? All right, yeah.
Lost inside the division.
But that's only 1-for-1. That's only if it's a 1-for-1 trade. You know, we're not like trading like a bunch of other people. I mean, that would never happen.
Say what, the pitch before that set
But
that up.
in a hypothetical,
Cutter at 93 that had a ton of
I would.
horizontal side-to-side break. This one looks similar, but it's the sweeper at 81. 12 miles an hour slower, it gets Adames way out front.
Sox were down 3-0 pretty quickly in this game. A lead by 1. Schmidt has walked in single. Playing third base as mentioned. They have lost.
they want the rest of the team too. They can't have him.
For a little while. And
They can have.
multiple Gold Glove winner. Now with a
Well,
hand injury.
they can have Willier,
0-2 to count.
Sedon,
He started all
and
the
Duran
games, he's hit 323 with 3 homers.
for Rafael Devers and fucking.
Yeah, he can really field his
I want somebody else. Give us Wilmer, fucking yeah. Give us
earlier today.
Give us Wilmer Flores.
At Oracle Park. Bob Melvin, their manager, said he will not play first base in this series.
That doesn't sit well with me. That's all he had to do. And he's still wearing a Red Sox uniform. That's it.
True enough. No other way around that. One down and a 2-2 home. Cut on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts by Kelly here in the 6th.
Hey, what he's feeling that sweeper. He's almost got like a string on it. It comes out of his hand and just kind of floats and then snaps past the barrel right there at the end. It just kind of hangs over the plate and then just wham to the left. That's filthy.
2 up, 2 down. Bailey, who's taking a pair of walks up on the left side. Red Sox pitching so far with 1-1-2-3 inning. That was the 3rd. And a 1-0. There's a lot of traffic around the ballpark in the hours leading up to the first pitch, but looks like everybody has gotten here. Really good crowd. And they have packed the place for game 1. 2-0.
I'll tell you what, OB, if Zach Kelly can figure this stuff out, and by stuff, I mean his command. If he can hone this stuff in, he has some of the nastiest stuff. If he can just be around the zone.
2-1. Left that one high. Need to walk the number 8 hitter for the 3rd time in the game.
Challenge him right here.
And fired in there at 96 for a strike.
When the guy's hitting 190, he's got 1 homer. Challenge him. Don't try to trick him here. 3-2. Throw your best fastball.
Kelly from the set and the 3-2. And he will walk it. Bailey upset on that call by the home plate ump, Doug Eddings. But it's the 3rd time that Patrick Bailey, the Giant catcher, will take ball 4.
Yeah, he got it right. See the little sink, 96 just below. It's close, but it's down.
Danny Johnson is going to pinch hit in the 9 spot. And
Cora's already coming out to take Zach Kelly out of here.
Justin Wilson is active in the bullpen.
So Justin Wilson's going to come in to replace Zach Kelly. They have no trust in Zach Kelly.
Change here in San Francisco. Runner on at first with 2 down. We'll take the break. And the Red Sox in front, 6-5 in the 6th.
Introducing Traveler Whiskey from Buffalo Trace Distillery. Traveler's been tasted, selected, and perfected to be everything it should be. A premium whiskey that speaks for itself. Traveler's made to be enjoyed exactly how you like it. Neat, on the rocks, or in your favorite cocktail. Traveler Whiskey. Easy to drink, hard not to love.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, every week you learn something new and you can immediately just jump right in and use those skills. Because of my degree from UMGC, I feel confident. I have the background when I walk into any room.
Dave Hall's now standing in. He gets fisted toward the Angel dugout. That boat's moving. Again, slapped that way. Same spot. Uh-oh. Gray with the 0-2 pitch. Same spot almost. Still 0-2.
Hey, catch this week's episode of Dining Playbook where they head to the Cape to visit Ocean Edge Resort and Golf Club. You can tune in tomorrow morning at 9. Only on NESN and streaming on NESN 360. Presented by New England Chevy Dealers.
I mean, it always could be worse. The A's literally lost their team. Oakland fans literally lost their team.
Had no play as Patrick Bailey will jog into second on a wild pitch.
Well, Heater just getting away from Wilson right there. He's been so solid this season. At times, can get a little bit wild, but he's been very good.
So tying run at second for the Giants. Tyler Fitzgerald will cut and miss here. They had to burn a hitter because Johnson had been announced and never did bat. And they went to Fitzgerald. 2 gone. Knocked down by Narvaez. Mike Yastrzemski on deck.
Yeah, and Fitzgerald's a guy you definitely want to challenge. He's 8 for his last 53 over his last 18 games. That's 151. Just 2 RBIs in that span. So you want to go right after this guy.
Two 2-1 coming. Red Sox pitching has walked 6 men. 3 of those have come in to score tonight. Two. And the lefty deals. And struck him out. Got him to go on a 4-seamer at 94.
Nice.
And 1-man scramble.
So that'll end the 6th inning here. It's a 6-5 ball game as we head to the 7th inning in San Francisco, California.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water. Made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and earn a place in history. Gatorade. Is it in you? Drinkable.
Let's do something smart and silly. Let's capture every little moment. Let's do something really cool. If you're up for anything, down for whatever, let's do downtown Syracuse.
Send me those projections.
Will do. On the way.
Hey, Brian. Jeez, Tim. How long have you been there?
I need advice nobody can know.
Okay, glad isn't your color.
I love this suit. Anyway, we make good money, right? But the remodel, the kids' tuition, the debt is piled up.
Do what I did. BHG consolidated my high-interest debt into one super low payment.
This is perfect. I gotta take this. You won't even know I'm here.
Get a personal loan of up to $200,000 at bhgfinancial.com/loan.
Wait, come back! Wait, come back, I need my home.
Take a round take a round for free.
Today we went to the beach, and it was totally worth it. Life's a trip.
Rodenheiser Home Services. For a limited time, Rodenheiser is offering first-time customers an AC system check for only $109. Scan to schedule a free estimate today. 7th inning. Red Sox 6, Giants 5. Joe Lucchese will come out of their bullpen, take on Roman Anthony. Roman's been aboard twice tonight with a walk and an RBI single. Bless you. The 0-1 breaking ball is off the outside. At second base, Fitzgerald takes over. Red Sox trying to win over this weekend, a 5th consecutive series. It's right on the edge for strike.
Casey's fastball, curveball, mostly sinkers. It makes sense in four-seamers, but curveballs that outpitch to lefties.
Big crowd here tonight, 40,169 at Oracle Park. That is a sellout. Expect all 3 of these games will sell out this weekend. Day games tomorrow and Sunday. 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold, couldn't do it. He committed, and down he goes, strike 3. 1 away in the Red Sox 7th inning.
At this point, just get on for Cedon. Yeah, just get Cedon to the plate. All right, you know he's going to hit a missile somewhere. That's how his night's going.
And this is, as you and I talked during the commercial break, a really good triples park.
It's very good. It's big gaps.
The one he has left for the cycle. Always the toughest one, it feels like. Popped up down the right field line. Nobody's going to get to it. Off the bat of Toro, who's gone 0 for 3. And Cedon's night, a double, a base hit, a home run. Driven in a couple, scored twice. Also made a really nice leaping catch up against the wall. Not done yet.
There's a base hit for Toro.
Just fair. Toro rounding. He's going to get to second. And he's going to stop there with a double. Red Sox have a 2-base hit with 1 away in the 7th inning.
There's the bull. We've been waiting for him to do something. There he is. Just took to his 4th at bat today. See this one. 2-seamer sinking away from him and just kind of look at that angle. Just pokes that thing right past first base.
That's a beautiful
And he didn't hit it hard enough, so it doesn't really ricochet off the wall very hard and gets into second standing.
Perfect spot, perfect velocity.
Play the course.
That is Abreu. Looking to pick him up with 1 down. Willier has a double and has scored a run. Red Sox with 10 hits tonight. It's been nice to see. And that's going to find
There you go. Willier Abreu with the base hit. That'll score Abraham Toro. That'll make it a 7-5 ball game.
Welcome back, Willier. His second.
Willier.
You said it. That's a big run right there to make this game 7-5. Tough left-on-left matchup. Look at this swing, right to the middle of the field. Big breaking ball, down and away, 79 miles an hour. Stays through it just enough to drive in that big run.
Get in it. So Ryan Walker will be brought in. Melvin's having a tough time with his bullpen.
And this is the best bullpen in the game.
We'll take the break, too, with Trevor Story about to dig in. Giant run up there late in the game, 7-5 Boston.
You're just too stylish to have superstitions.
Zero. I can't do it. Too many collar cleats, too many gloves, too many wedding gloves, too many bats.
I do put on my right glove first, then the left, then the thumb guard, then I put on my leg guard, my elbow guard.
Anything you put on first?
Nah, not really.
Nothing?
Nah. I like to say I'm not superstitious, but a little stitious.
Even a game as timeless as baseball must evolve. Only you can control your journey's evolution. That's a base hit. It's a whole new ballgame. How will your journey evolve?
Any questions?
How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
You mind? I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
How do I get your job?
Hard work, dedication.
The Capital One Bank guy.
It's like Mr. Jeter said, hard work and dedication.
What's been the highlight of your career?
Can that have to be
Bank guy.
helping people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees?
Well, another man out of the bullpen for Bob Melvin. Every guy that he brings in, the Red Sox have hit. A Story going up against Ryan Walker with a runner at first. And in there for strike one.
Yeah, this guy's nasty. This is a guy, as a right-handed batter, you don't really want to face. He's across his body, super sink, arm side, with a good slider that breaks away from him.
Abreu, the runner at first. He just drove in Abraham Toro with a base hit. It was hit number 11 for Boston. One away. And pumped in for a strike. 1 and 2. It was 96.
A ton of movement. There's a reason this guy's in the 99th percentile in hard hit rate. Guys just do not square him up.
Meyer on deck. And a 1-2 from Ryan Walker. A swing and a miss. Down he goes with that slider to strike him out.
That's what Walker does. He makes you feel uncomfortable with the fastball. It gets on you. It's running in on your hands just to set you up for this. You see the body open up and not be able to reach that slider. You're worried about that thing being 96 on your fist.
Marcelo is 0 for 3. He's hit the ball on the ground 3 times. And looks at a strike. 97. The Sox fell behind 3-0 after 2 innings. And a strike.
Nope. This guy does not need help.
0-2. Walker with the runner going. That's in there for strike 3 in any event. And that is out number 3. As Meyer fans, that's all for the Red Sox. A big run, though, to make it 7-5 in the middle of the 7th.
Get to the bottom of the 7th here.
Time for the great mascot race. Ready, set, go. And they're off.
What's this link, Jaden?
Look at them go, folks. They're neck and neck. It's a wild crowd. down the home stretch. Here they come. Here's the play of the plate. It's Captain. Congratulations. You won the Great Mascot Race.
In music, a hit can define a generation. In baseball, the right hit on draft night can change a franchise.
Top tag for Mike Trout.
Nice.
The MLB Draft, presented by Nike, July 13th on MLB Network.
Welcome comfort into your home this season and save up to 20% on your purchase during the summer savings event at Raymore and Flanagan. The more you buy, the bigger the discount. The summer savings event ends soon at Raymore and Flanagan. Shop now and save up to 20%.
Kansas City's hot. And Bobby Witt Jr. is piping high.
One big swing from the Royal superstar.
The greatest player on earth right now.
You become like a massive, massive force.
You have to work more. You have to sacrifice yourself more.
That's the type of baseball that wins come postseason. Just the team that we have, just doing things one pitch at a time, one inning at a time. It's just so much fun.
So in connection with our June sale, we'll allow any customer to come in here. This conception has different size holes. You'll get a discount depending on which size hole you choose. Now, it's somewhat unfair for me to do it. In 1994, I was invited as an amateur to play at Augusta National. I usually make it every time.
Getting started here in the bottom of the 7th, and ball 1 to Mike Yastrzemski. Mike tonight with a walk and a run and an RBI single. Red Sox lead 7-5. Game number 1, next 2 starting at 4 o'clock Eastern time here at Oracle Park on Saturday and Sunday. Then the Red Sox move on to Anaheim for the last leg of the trip, longest road trip of the season.
Yeah, I miss home.
Swinging a mile-high pop-up into left. Story ranging. Duran coming in, and Trevor goes way out there to take it. Also gets the first man. One down.
A lot of times you're betting for a left fielder to call.
A lot of June has just been away.
In that play, but as sure-handed as Trevor Story is, I think everybody's pretty comfortable with him making a play on that.
Come on.
One away. Elliot Ramos with a base hit, a strikeout, and a grounder to the first baseman. 1 for 3. Ramos' brother Hector is a soccer star, the all-time top scorer for the Puerto Rican national team. I bet he could play a little bit. Little footy.
Little footy? Something I know nothing about. I can kick a football.
You could throw a football. I know that.
A little bit. Spin it.
1-1. Shot left center field, dropping down the base.
And that'll be a base hit for Elliot Ramos.
Scoops it on one bounce, and Ramos has his second hit.
Here he comes once again.
And Rafi Devers coming up.
Go for 3 tonight.
It's a quiet night at the plate. 0 for 3. Couple of ground outs and a fly to center.
This is the matchup you want. Justin Wilson's best pitch is that fastball low. That can be the kryptonite for Graffy.
Swinging
Strike.
for strike 1.
Just like that. Live up there with that four-seamer. He has trouble with that.
Rafael Devers hitting 269 on the year.
Trouble laying off of it. He's been
890 OPS, 15 home runs, 59 RBIs.
He's 3 for 14 with San Francisco since the trade. Straight back on 2.
Right, he went up there twice. That one he was just on. He's starting to.
Yeah, it takes time for them to change that, I guess, on this app.
It's a good chance with 0-2.
Like Marcelo Meyer just recently got his picture up there, and he was called up like almost a month ago at this point.
From the left-hander.
And that'll be flied out into center field, and that'll be caught for out number 2.
Devers is 0 for 4.
That's twice. The Red Sox pitchers have gotten away with fastballs down in the zone. Trying to go up and in right there with that one. Got away with it.
I miss you, man. Come.
He has done nothing to hurt his old team tonight. Here comes Cora.
I can't even say come back.
And he will make the move right here with
Caught
two
up to
down
him.
in the 7th inning. Red Sox leading at 7-5. We will break in San Francisco. More in a moment.
There's a unicorn in Hollywood.
The lineup we know is incredibly deep. These guys are not satisfied. They are still hungry.
I got them running the National League.
I think this is the first of like 4 or 5 straight world championships. This is just an incredible wealth of riches. Next level. Oh my goodness. Lots of great baseball coming. And good guess, by the way. Play baseball like I'm still a young kid, like a little teenager. Good luck trying to hit that, man. It's unhittable.
This is the show that never ends.
Baseball's biggest game changer, MLB Big Inning. Experience live baseball in a whole new way with up to 4 games on a single screen. MLB Big Inning, every game night on MLB.tv.
There's a shot. This is really becoming ridiculous.
3 home run day for Aaron Judge.
Bronx Bombers are back.
Weissert out of the pen with a runner on at first, 2 away, and taking on Wilmer Flores, who is 1 for 3 with an RBI single tonight and in there for strike 1. Red Sox leading 7-5. They've out-hit the Giants 11-6. Weissert has been used a ton. 1-1.
Weisert's 37 appearance already in this season. Would you say Tuesday will be the halfway point of the season? We're
That's
not even
correct.
there yet.
Tied for first in the American League in games pitched. It's coming into play today. Check swing, a strike.
It's a good adjustment by Weissert. Those first 2 sliders hung out arm side and just kind of spun. Those could be trouble. That was a good one there. Broke back down and away.
2 out, 1-2. Ground ball, little chopper to Marcelo at third.
And that's out number 3.
1 hit, 1
So that brings us to the 8th inning here in San Francisco, California, in a 7-5 ball game. Red Sox have the lead.
Anytime we can put on these uniforms, the same ones that those guys played before us in the Negro Leagues, it's an honor to put it on and to share this field with them. It's a piece of history. So, I mean, to be able to wear it present day is honestly an unreal feeling. Once the lights are on and the anthem takes place and you're standing there on the line, it'll sink in as to what this moment really means, because I do think it's a meaningful day.
Talk about the Angels. They're my big surprise team of 2025.
The Angels make sure the halo will shine brightly tonight.
Everything's going well. We're all on the Angels bandwagon right now.
Right here.
Game's on notice.
Magneto magnificent.
High octane.
That baseball was Logan.
Kenley looks great. The velo, the spin, it's all A+.
No way.
The Halos are unstoppable right now.
Gang sign. We all know Ellie, Gunnar, and Paul's road to the show. But what about yours? The amateur years are just the stepping stone, and your journey to the big leagues. Gang sign. Take control of choices that matter. Now the third baseman, Derek Martin, level up your game.
That one way back and it's gone.
And become a legend, because your road to the show starts now.
The Reds are World Series champions.
Rated E for everyone.
Can't get enough baseball? Get MLB Network today to stream up to 15 live out-of-market games a week and 24/7 access to MLB Network's award-winning shows. Start streaming MLB Network for just $5.99 a month.
2 outs, 2 strikes on Reggie, and you've got it.
Top of the 8th inning, Cedar Rafaela looking at a strike. He needs a triple to hit for the cycle tonight.
He's going to have to earn it against Walker.
He has 7 of those in his career, 2 this year. All the way to the backstop, 1-1. He started with the double and scored a run in the 3rd. He drove in a run in the 4th with a single, and he homered in the 6th inning. 1-1.
See why Patrick Bailey is the best in baseball at frame. That was 8 inches below the zone. He made it look like a strike. Look at that. I mean, just stealing. That's way down.
2-2. Hamilton on deck, and then Duran. A little ground ball to the first baseman. Underhand toss and in time.
To number 1.
Walker getting
so no cycle for Cedar, it looks like.
It's powered by Google Cloud.
Let's look at the day from Cedar. Had the double there in the 3rd. And a single in his next to bat, and in the 6th, 424-foot homer to dead central. Have a day.
Hamilton with a 2-run homer and a single tonight. Sox have done a lot of damage, 8-9-1.
Good to see Hammy swinging the bat. He was hitting .065 over his last 23.
Fouled off himself.
Ooh.
You can hear that all the way up.
Is Hammy good?
Oh.
Just fouled that off himself.
Evo showed on his ankle, but nothing to protect the foot or the toes. And he squared the inside part of that foot up.
And David gonna need a moment. Take a look.
Watch this where it gets him. Oh,
yeah.
Right on top of the inside part of the foot.
Just needs a chill for a minute.
Nothing anybody can do.
He's good. Smiling now.
To everyone's surprise, this Burley man is yelling at him. In case you're wondering.
Yep. Sombrero man.
Been right on top of the mic all night. Swing and a miss. Can only hope that he's got something else to do tomorrow afternoon.
See in his future. That voice might not be there in the morning. It is protected from
the searing heat of the moonlight. Swinging a high fly ball left field. Ramos has that one measured. 2 down. Top of the order in Jarren Duran. Jarren with a good night. With 2 singles, a stolen base, and a run. He's got 2 for 4.
This is a guy in Walker. A lefty can't go up there and try to pull. Yes, you could get a mistake slider, and that's the one you pull. But that fastball, you got to think left center.
8th inning, 2 away. Jarren with his 15th stolen base in the 5th inning. Good to see him running again. Sox offense looks a whole lot different when he's running.
Does it ever? Just it takes the pitcher's focus off of the batter, and the batter gets mistakes.
Like a foul, 1-2. Sox have won 7 of their last 8. They have a chance to pull within 4.5 games, or 4 games of the Yankees, who have already lost. And 1-2 home. Little ground ball that's short. Adames hustles and gets it in time to first base, and the Red Sox go 1-2-3.
The alpha dog among big league closers right here. Top of the food chain, Manuel Clase.
Jose Ramirez, one of the most unsung great players in the game of baseball.
Goodbye. That's why he needs his Gatorade.
Cutter at 100 miles per hour coming at you.
Home run, Jose Ramirez.
Best power, speed, and run production is Jose Ramirez, Jose Ramirez, and Jose Ramirez. He's a complete player.
You get into the 9th inning, done deal.
Some moments are too big to miss.
This place is going wild.
MLB Tonight brings you closer to the biggest plays and reactions from the moments that matter most.
Good to get that win today, but gotta keep going.
MLB Tonight, only on MLB Network.
You love the players.
50-50.
You love the game. Now you can own baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more. With items added all season long from your favorite major league teams, legends, and players. Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
I think this is the Phillies' division to win. Everybody knows their role within the team. They're motivated collectively to go after that World Series. Bryce Harper is one of the great faces of our sport.
Great ones do great things when it matters.
Trey Turner, just tools out of his mind.
Trey Turner, mammoth home run. Zach Wheeler. This guy has been nothing but sensational since he was signed.
This fan base loves us as a team. I love the city. We had a lot of fun to be able to go to the bank every single day.
They are a complete team. Time to win for the Phillies.
Some overnight oats right before the game. My teammates look at me like, what are you doing? My mom's cooking, probably. She makes it good. She's got a tuna fish casserole.
Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by WB Mason. Request your food service catalog today at WBMason.com. And powered by Salem 5. Whether you're looking to grow your home or business, count on the power of 5. Equal housing lender. San Francisco getting late here, bottom of the 8th inning. Garrett Whitlock becomes the 5th reliever to be used by Alex Cora in the game.
He's found his fastball again the last couple outings.
In for a strike on Lee, who's gone 0 for 3.
Just throwing so much off speed. And here lately, he's been leaning on the fastball a little bit more, and he's been finding some more success.
Sox off yesterday. Aroldis Chapman certainly available to close this one out. In the last game of the Seattle series, it was Weissert who closed it out. And Chapman worked the inning in front of him. The Sox and Alex Cora like the pocket better for Chapman.
Yeah, with the top of that lineup, of course.
Fly ball left center field and a play for Cedon. One down for San Francisco. Look at tomorrow's projected starters presented by Friendly Toast. In game number 2, Bayo against Roop. It will be at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Same start time on Sunday afternoon before the Sox head for Southern California.
A little easier to watch the next two over on the East Coast.
Yes, indeed. Adames with a walk and a run, a single and a run.
He was really late on that fastball. I would love to see Whitlock to stick with it, maybe go in with it.
Oh and 2. Adames, good power, 32 home runs for Milwaukee last year. Drove in 112. Very soft start this year with a new team. He missed 1 and 2.
Go right back upstairs with that fastball. He's not catching up to it if it's up.
Base is empty here in the 8th inning. And he goes to 2-2 on Adames.
Where was that? Get too much plate.
Three and two. And a payoff pitch. Trickle foul. So this would be 7 pitches from Whitlock. Red Sox had 7-5 in the 8th. And popped up but foul down the right field line. Toro giving chase, but that is off into the seats.
It's a little better on timing with that, but still behind, still late on that 96, that heavy fastball from Whitlock. He's showing fastballs, he's showing the changeup. He hasn't shown his slider yet in this at bat. I like fastball.
He'll do it again on 3-2. Did he hold? There's no appeal. And that's going to be ball 4.
Just going to walk him.
So Adames on for the 3rd time. Well, we'll find out soon enough that the Red Sox are going to get away with all of these walks tonight. It brings up Casey Schmidt, who's walked, scored, singled, and struck out. He'll cut this for strike 1.
Casey Schmidt hitting .241 on the year, 722 OPS, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs.
3 have come in to score. 1 down. And
that's a base hit.
Adames up to 2nd and stopping there. Given the nature of this game, it's not done yet. It's been a back and forth affair all night, really.
Yeah, it sure has. Patrick Bailey coming up. He's got 3 walks on the night. Right? We talked about this in his last at bat. He's hitting 190. He has 1 homer. Challenge him. Nice little roll over a changeup. Little double play ball here. Just what the doctor ordered.
Bailey, big cut on the first one. Walked in the 2nd inning. He walked in the 4th. He walked again in the 6th. Adames at 2nd. Schmidt on 1st. Red Sox looking for a double play ball to get out of this.
I don't know how you take that changeup right there. That was a good one.
He went.
That's more like it.
1-2.
Started this at bat with a fastball. See him go 3 consecutive off-speed pitches. You know what I'm going to say here. Heat her up. Sit him down.
Whitlock's 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Nice.
Slider instead.
That was filthy too.
Which also works.
My goodness. I mean, the depth on this pitch right here. You know, Bailey's thinking wrong with it. You know, he's seen a ton of off speed. There's got to be a fastball coming right. Just kidding. Watch this fall off the table straight down. No chance.
2 down. And now Dom Smith, former Red Sox, will be announced to hit. And he will be the 4th man to be announced in that position, the number 9 spot. And with Bailey out to the hill. Dom playing in 84 games for the Red Sox last year. .237 with 6 home runs.
Nice outings out of the bullpen as well.
Did. Was DFA'd in August. Since 2022, he's played for the Mets, the Nationals, the Red Sox, the Reds, and the Giants now. He signed with them earlier this month.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that will always seem to find a job. He's a good filler for someone, a good backup. He's a good teammate, and he can give you good at-bats and play solid defense.
He's got runners at first and second, but 2 down. We're in the 8th inning. Sox by 2 and a strike. At the bottom of the zone at 97.
Yeah, that's nasty.
There's Dom Smith, who played last year for us. He was good for us.
Thomas and Schmidt are the base runners. Time was granted there to Dom, but a home plate umpire Doug Eddings.
It's a little late. It's borderline.
One strike on Smith. Big house of 40,169 looking on in San Francisco. 1-1 foul back. It got on him at 97 miles an hour.
Yeah, that was all over the pine tar on his bat. Middle in, and he was very late.
Whitlock with a 1-2 on the way. Left it down. Evens up the count 2-2. Sox trying to get back to 3 over 500. 2-2 pitch. And popped up down the line.
Foul.
Racing, runs right into the netting. Not a whole lot of room in foul territory here at Oracle Park. He ran out of real estate very fast.
Yeah, a little bit of impact on the railing over there. Just looking down at his finger. It's good. Good look here. Going over. That rail snuck up on him. He hit it a little harder than he was expecting to. He was looking down at that right hand.
Play on at second. Out of the glove anyway. So Don is back in.
I love that. Try to catch him sleeping out there. Trevor slipping in. Always a scary thing, right? You don't want that ending up at center field. Good job. It wasn't a bad throw. It just bounced out the glove.
Oh, did he offer? No.
Full count.
Jimenez said no, and it's 3-2. Almost had Smith.
It's close. I think you got it right.
Runners can get ahead.
So full count here.
Now with 2 down with a full count.
To Dom Smith. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Yeah, that's ball 4, so the bases are now loaded.
The 8th walk issued tonight by Red Sox pitching. And that's going to load up the bases for the Giants for Mike Yastrzemski. Is going to run for Smith at first. They're all jammed up for Yastrzemski, who is 1 for 3 with an RBI single and a walk tonight. He takes ball 1. That ties the season high for the Red Sox pitching staff and walks with 8. And Guerrero also up in the pen now. the 30th pitch of the inning for Whitlock.
2-0 count.
And it's a strike.
Strike 2-1.
Back to that fastball.
Yastrzemski with 2 career grand slams. Adama, Schmidt, and Wisely the runners. 2-2.
I'm telling you, the fastball plays for Garrett Whitlock. He can get in trouble when he gets away from it. Seen a lot of sliders down, changeups down. They've been taking his good changeups. Attack with your best stuff
2-2.
right here. Chapman's out there, but he has not been asked to get more than 3 outs at all this season.
Whitlock trying to get out of it here in the 8th. 2-2. Grounded foul. Bases loaded on 2 walks and a single. They lead at first, second, and third with 2 away. 2-2. Check swing.
That's a full count.
No swing. It was downstairs, and it's 3-2. I don't know about that.
Of course, pissed. And Bailey's pissed. It's fucking 2. He's warning them.
So is Emil Jimenez.
He's warning them. All right.
3-2. The payoff pitch to Yastrzemski.
Nice.
Second out, and the Red Sox escape the inning on a giant K of Mike Yastrzemski. Whitlock with a huge pitch. Still 7-5 at the end of 8.
Let's go.
The Mets were a great story last season.
That was exciting right there.
You got the expectations are sky high. They know that they're built to win. I love the additions.
Juan Soto to the Mets. It's real.
This is landscape changing. That changes the arc of the Mets.
You want to make a dynasty.
Really like their bullpen a lot.
It's going to take everything from everybody. You got to stay together and you got to post up.
This guy is the entire package.
Struck him out, my goodness.
He has a weapon for every hitter.
Good luck, 99.
And what I like most about him, he pitches with an attitude.
They're still on their feet for Paul Skeens.
Everyone wants to watch this guy. Must-see TV for me.
6'7", top 5 exit velo, #1 arm in the sport. There's a cruise missile. More fireworks.
He can go out there to center field, relax, and I think this is a 30-30 guy this season.
The stars shine bright at MLB All-Star Saturday, spotlighting 2 of baseball's biggest events. The All-Star Futures Game, where minor league baseball's best light up the stage in a major way. And All-Star Celebrity Softball, where MLB legends and pop culture icons deliver the liveliest, most unpredictable celebrity game in sports. 2 star-studded events, 1 day only in Atlanta. It has to be MLB All-Star Saturday. Tickets on sale now.
You know, it's something about the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cardinal way. It's a great fan base, a great organization.
Have yourself a day, young man.
A lot of young guys that have a chance to do something great.
And it's a gunner. A special year for the Cardinals. It's a 3-homer game. Way into Big Mac land.
Cardinals are a sneaky team.
That one's a curtain call for Arenado.
Well, the stars of the game stepping up the St. Louis Cardinals here.
What a grand finish in St. Louis tonight.
Oh, what a big spot there for Garrett Whitlock to strike out Yastrzemski with the bases loaded. And the Red Sox survive the 8th inning, still leading at 7-5. To the 9th we go. Bivens comes out of their bullpen. And
Spencer Bivens coming out, pitch the top of the 9th. Here's Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos in this one 0 for 4. And a new second baseman, Brett Wisely, who came in the game to run, is now at second for San Francisco. For those of you still awake and watching, God bless you.
Yeah, and we're going to reward you with Aroldis Chapman versus Rafi Devers in the bottom of the 9th.
Just about 1 o'clock in the morning. The roll is starting to get ready.
You know, almost 10 p.m. there.
The Sox have already taken 1 series on this all-important trip, and now trying to take Game number 1 of this 3-game set against the Giants. 1-2. Well, frankly, it has been, with all the inherent drama in it because of Rafi Devers and everything else.
I think I got a real problem with Sombrero, guy.
Just back and forth.
2-2.
Who has left?
And through there for strike 3. Third time tonight that Carlos has struck out, one away in the ninth.
I think Sombrero guy is also the solution.
As we check out the T-Mobile coverage cam.
Going back to the end of last inning, Garrett Whitlock with the filthy slider down below the bat. Mike Yastrzemski in a massive spot with the bases loaded.
Is Roman Anthony fouling that one away. Roman with an RBI single back in the 5th inning is also taking a walk, officially 1 for 3. Abraham Toro on deck. It has been a good night for the offense with 11 hits, 2 home runs, and up 7-5.
Well, so many times over the last week and a half that this pitching staff has picked up the offense that hasn't been going. Today, the pitching staff 8 walks, and the offense has just kept fighting.
0-2. And a fly ball into left field. Ramos,
And that'll be out number 2.
catch, and 2 down for the Sox.
Roman Anthony's out.
Toro next. Our game summary presented by Sullivan Tire and Auto Service, celebrating 70 years in business. So a short one for Dobbins, but Raphael a 3 for 4, a home run, 2 RBIs. Giants 5 runs on just 7 hits and 8 walks. They do not have an extra base hit. Abraham Toro does a double in the 7th. Scored a key run. He was driven in by Abreu.
Well, Bivens has some good movement on this stuff. He's throwing a cutter, but that 2-seamer, there's a lot of run going from left to right.
1-0. Certainly hope you'll join us tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock at Oracle Park in San Francisco. It'll be Bale against Roop. The Sox going to face a couple of right-handers and then a lefty.
Here come the Seagulls. They know. Can they read the scoreboard? It's crazy to me.
Abraham Toro.
On the right field line, that'll get foul.
Fouls that one.
Say what? Bottom 8, top 9. They start coming. They know everybody's leaving. It's been like this forever. I guess since 2000.
Yep, when the ballpark was built, the 2-2 will be high. It remains one of the real jewels in baseball. Here they come. Payoff pitch. And in there for strike 3. Red Sox go for
That's strike 3. So they'll bring it to the bottom of the 9th here in San Francisco, California in a 7-5 ball game. The Giants will have their final chance to try and do something.
Introducing Traveler Whiskey from Buffalo Trace Distillery. Traveler's been tasted, selected, and perfected to be everything it should be. A premium whiskey that speaks for itself. Traveler is made to be enjoyed exactly how you like it. Neat, on the rocks, or in your favorite cocktail. Traveler Whiskey. Easy to drink, hard not to love.
You love the players. 50-50. You love the game. Now you can own baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more. With items added all season long from your favorite major league teams, legends, and players. Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
Is that actually real? Is that actually something you saw?
De La Cruz has singled. He's 1 for 3. There are no doubters, and there's one Elly De La Cruz just did. Bat in hand, pounding his chest to his dugout. Let's go! My goodness. This ball was absolutely hammered. You can't put him on base because he's going to steal, so you got to challenge him. And that ball was time for our strong play of the game presented by New England Chevy dealers.
Yeah, I'd fucking buy that.
Take you back to the top of the sixth. Raphael, that was his third.
That's my birthday too. Like, it means more to me because it ruined my fucking birthday. That moment was a life-changing moment for me.
So to the bottom of the 9th inning.
I would buy that.
Devers will bat against Aroldis Chapman. The closer
I'd even spend a pretty penny on.
5th appearance, 1.45 ERA. Elliot Ramos first man in, and he'll look at a strike. And then Devers, who is hitless, 0 for 4 in his first game against his former team.
You want to face him with the bases empty.
Elliot Ramos.
Fouled away, quickly 0-2. Ramos had a pretty good night with a pair of hits, 2 for 4, both singles.
Oh, you retracted the message?
2-3-4 for
okay,
San
Jaden.
Francisco in the 9th.
Elliot Ramos talking to the ump for a sec. Number 44 is in to pitch, by the way. Should not be allowed to pitch in the major leagues, but and especially shouldn't be on this team. It's crazy that a fucking domestic abuser can be on the team, but a guy who's a fucking drama, apparently, can't be on the team.
Chapman's 1-2 pitch to Ramos. Evens it up, 2-2. I think everybody recalls 2017 in Yankee Stadium. Rafi Devers facing Chapman on a pitch at 102.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy like a.
So he hit it out of the ballpark.
Just a signed.
Swing and a miss to strike him out.
Like a signed, you know, thing. It would have to be like a.
Well, you said it. You know the history.
Because the only signed thing that would really matter to me would just be like a. Like if I got it myself. But like I would buy like like I don't know, the pants that Rafael Devers used in his last Red Sox game.
A lot of respect there for both of those guys.
You know.
Bases empty and
in Mookie Betts' last Red Sox game, he had a walk-off. I'd like buy that bat.
Another flyout.
I'll tell you what, Rafi sold out right there. That was almost an auto swing at 99.
Yeah, if you look at these numbers, Chapman really the upper hand in a big way.
Like if you could buy like
Devers against them.
individual things,
the easiest at bat, especially for a lefty.
Like from like certain games that actually were like the real thing.
Spins him out of there. 100 to catch his attention.
Real close to that elbow. So you don't have much time on 100 to get out of there.
Little slider.
Good two, kind of up and in.
It's 1-2.
He sold out to 99 on the first pitch of the at-bat, right? Looked like he was hunting the fastball, obviously, which you have to against Aroldis. Then that second pitch,
let's see those two pitches in
this slider
after
up
this.
down and away perfectly. Throw it again.
Paying attention.
Why not?
So 1-2 count to
1-2
Rafi
pitch
Devers.
to Devers. Foul back. Game at 102.
I should be saying that for the fucking Sox.
That home run, August the 13th, 2017 for Rafi at the time. It was a coming out party. Much different circumstances here. And he struck him out.
Nice.
102 to Van Devers. 0 for 5 against the Sox tonight.
Yeah, 102, 2 pitches in a row. You think that didn't mean something to Chapman?
No, fucking,
Most of this, these first two.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted Rafi to come in and do good against us. Like, yeah, it kind of would suck and be sad to see. And, like, obviously I'm happy that I guess he didn't because, you know, you obviously don't want anybody to play good against you. But, you know, just like, because like I said, I agree with Rafi on all this shit. And, like, fuck the Red Sox. It would be so great for them to just have to watch Rafi just fucking go off against them. Just fucking right in their face.
Strike one. And Chapman pouring it in. But a little something extra for Rafi Devers. Sure was. And the 0-1.
He probably will on Saturday and Sunday.
At 101.
So he says.
That fucking 44. But as terrible as a person he is, honestly, one of the fucking greatest relief pitchers I've ever seen. Really, genuinely, he's one of the greatest, like, closing pitchers this game has ever had. It sucks that he's a piece of shit. It would be really nice to just have him and, you know, be able to be happy about that.
And a clock violation here by Chapman. So that's going to be ball.
Cora's arguing.
Here comes Cora.
Cora's going to get thrown out. Yep, he's going to probably get thrown out. Now he's seeming to calm down a bit. No, he did not get thrown out. I'm so surprised he did not get thrown out there.
And Cora back to the dugout.
And the ump actually agreed with him. Because Cora started yelling and then he calmed down. He was like, okay, no, here's what I think.
The big lefty ready. 2-2 now.
And that's up.
That should do it.
That's going to do it.
Right side, Toro under.
And the Red Sox win. 7-5. Let's go.
7-5. Cora continues to move up in managerial wins. He is now alone in third place.
That'll bring the season stream record to 16-17. And the all-time stream record to 46-50. Oh, what's going on?
Chapman arguing right now with Flores, so a little
bit of an argument.
Game action, but nothing's going to come of this.
Okay.
As the Red Sox
that was weird.
Continue their celebration.
Yeah, this is just a great team win, right? The pitching.
Chapman was arguing with Wilmer Flores
walks tonight, and the offense just kept fighting back
after the game.
Ball game. 11 hits, 7
Devers
runs.
walking back.
Rafaela had a heck of a night. 3 hits and a big homer.
Red Sox are 4 games back. 4 games back. They continue to churn out wins. This Red Sox win presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. And stay with us for WB Mason Extra Innings Live as they will break down tonight's victory over the Giants. And Jemai will be chatting with Ceddanne Rafaela. That and more coming up in 60 seconds.
All right. I want to see what happens. Yeah, well, the benches were kind of clearing there. After the game, which you don't usually see.
In music, the hit can define a generation. In baseball, the right hit on draft night can change a franchise.
Top tag for Mike Trout.
The MLB Draft, presented by Nike, July 13th on MLB Network.
Yeah. Chapman kind of got upset. Flores started yelling at Chapman, and then Chapman kind of got upset, but that was really the extent of it. Benches started to clear a little bit, but it really wasn't anything.
Chapman had something to say to his former teammate Rafael Devers. A little bit extra on that. Rafi Devers is a member of the San Francisco Giants. 0 for 5 tonight against his longtime former club. Hello, everybody, and welcome to WB Mason Extra Innings Live.
All right.
Fast.
Well, for the losing San Francisco Giants, Mike Yastrzemski went 1 for 4 with 1 run. I'm not doing all that. Fuck that. Wilmer Flores had an RBI, and Mike Yastrzemski had an RBI. For the pitching, Birdsong pitched 4 1/3. Pitched 4 1/3. Gave up 7 hits, 5 runs. 4 of them were earned. 1 walk, struck out 4, gave up 1 home run, and has a 3.25 ERA. Jelly, I think is actually his name, got the loss, bringing his record to 1-1. He pitched an inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, gave up 1 home run, has a 4.66 ERA. Eric Miller pitched 2/3 of an inning, struck out 1, has a 1.07 ERA. Joey Lucchesi pitched 1/3 of an inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, struck out 1, and has a 13.50 ERA. That's insane. Ryan Walker pitched an inning and 2/3, struck out 2, and has a 4.20 ERA. And then Spencer Bivens pitched an inning, struck out 2, and has a 3.11 ERA. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, the winning team tonight, the winners of the baseball game on June 20th, 2025, from Oracle Park in San Francisco, California. The first game against their fucking old teammate, their old buddy, their old pal Raffy. They traded him because they didn't like him, because they're a bunch of pussies. Ceddanne Rafaela, Wilyer Abreu, and Abraham Toro all had doubles. David Hamilton had a home run in the 3rd inning off of Birdsong, and Ceddanne Rafaela had a home run in the 6th inning off of Jelly. Wilyer Abreu had an RBI. Roman Anthony had an RBI. David Hamilton had 2 RBIs, and Ceddanne Rafaela had 2 RBIs. Jarren Duran had a stolen base, and then Hunter Dobbins pitched 4 innings. He gave up 4 hits, 5 runs. 4 of them were earned. Walked 5, struck out 1, and has a 4.10 ERA. Brennan Bernardino got the win, his 3rd win of the year, bringing his record to 3-2. He pitched an inning, gave up 1 hit, and has a 3.10 ERA. Zach Kelly pitched 2/3 of an inning, walked 1, struck out 2, and has a 5.79 ERA. Justin Wilson pitched an inning, gave up 1 hit, struck out 1, has a 2.08 ERA. Greg Weissert pitched 1/3 of an inning and has a 2.62 ERA. Garrett Whitlock pitched an inning, gave up 1 hit, walked 2, struck out 2, and has a 2.82 ERA. And then number 44 got the save, his 14th save of the year. He pitched an inning, struck out 2, and has a 1.41 ERA. Time of the ball game was 2 hours and 53 minutes. And yeah, all right, I'm going to end this shit right here. This was bittersweet, more sweet than bitter, bitter than sweet. It's a bittersweet surrender. I miss Raffy, man. I miss him. Not fair. I want to just hug that guy, you know? But, like, I want to hug him while he's wearing a Red Sox uniform. Maybe, like, I'll just wake up tomorrow and this will all just be a dream. You know? Raffy will be just out there warming up, getting ready for the game. He comes out, hits a bomb for the Red Sox tomorrow in San Francisco. Maybe I'll wake up and it'll all be a dream. Who knows? All right, y'all. You're sitting on Rafaela.
No, I think we want to win. I think that's what it's all about. We're playing hard. We're playing good baseball, and we hit the ball when we really need to hit it. So I think that's what's helping us right now.
You mentioned when you really need to hit it, you're a triple short of the cycle tonight. What went into your approach to be able to give you the results that you were able to see?
I think good approach. I have a good approach today. Wanted to really have a couple pitches in the middle that can really do damage. I think that's what's helped me today.
Think about what you and Hammy were able to do collectively. 5 for 8, 4 RBI with the slug as well tonight. How much pressure does that add to the opposition when you guys are giving that type of production from the 8 and 9 spot?
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think we're trying to help the team, and yeah, me and Hammy feel good at best today, and it was a good game.
So it was strange to see Rafi Devers in the Giants uniform. How would you characterize how it was for you? I know you guys got some time to spend together pregame.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Having him over there, playing against him, and I mean, he's a great ball player.
In a slight certain way, it kind of is.
So it was fun.
All right,
in a slight way, it is a little fun.
Ceddanne Rafaela
Like,
with
just
a
in the
big
slight,
game tonight.
very,
Obviously,
very
3 for 4. He is our
slightest.
star of the game, presented by Subaru. Another guy.
But yeah, alrighty, y'all. I want to thank you guys for watching, and peace out.